What is happening, people? Welcome back to a Premier League show doubleheader. Today we've got Game Week 28 review and the Game Week 29 preview, as there will be a midweek games this week. Unfortunately, we're not playing on the weekend. It's an FA Cup weekend. Unfortunately, United aren't in that FA Cup. These lot are. So if you want to stay tuned to the review show and the FA Cup preview show, make sure you turn the notification bell on if you don't miss the video. We're going to be live pretty much every single day of the week, almost. We've got shows lined up, plenty of stuff to go. Premier League shows today, and let's get started. Josh, hope you're doing good, my guy. Hope you're blessed and everything, all good.
Footballing wise, I'm doing absolutely fine, Akivin. Beating Chelsea is always fun, regardless of how it goes. And listen, honestly, I'm thinking to myself, I've got to be as happy as possible and enjoy this moment because football's cyclical. It's not every year Arsenal are going to be in a title race. It's not every year Arsenal are going to be in all four competitions come March. So I'm going to try my best to enjoy it. Brighton in midweek, I'll be at that game, and I'm going to be a nervous wreck, but hopefully we'll pull through.
King Khan, welcome back, bro. Hope you're doing good, my guy. Hope you're having a good time, and
yeah, I'm always having a good time here.
Yeah, what's happening, bro? All good? Your side?
Well, yeah, everything's good. Most of the results went our way, apart from the shitty one and losable. But apart from them, the results went our way.
Yeah, 100%, man, 100%.
Sponsored by us.
But you have people on your way in. First and foremost, like I said, turn your notification bell on so you don't miss a live. Hit that like button. Also, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Josh's channel. I'll put the link in the description of the video. Make sure you guys go check his channel out. He's got some videos lined up, some YouTube shorts, all that good stuff. And big up, bro. Let's get started. We only started Arsenal, Chelsea, and we've got to go there, right? And also, people, just quickly, 49 subs to 600. We're under 50 now. Let's get there, people. Let's get there soon, people. Come on. You know the drill. Go on, Josh. Floor is yours, man. Arsenal, Chelsea. Take it away, man. Good win.
Cheers, Akivin. Evidently, this was a victory born out of set pieces. Super Sunday, half-full kickoff, and it was decided by 3 separate set pieces, of which Arsenal scored all 3 goals, funnily enough. However, it ended 2-1. Obviously, I was at the Amex at the time, but I saw the entire first half. I thought we played quite well. It started off fairly slowly. Saliba puts us 1-0 up for a corner kick. And then we have multiple opportunities, or we have multiple openings that we don't take advantage of whatsoever. Gyökeres found himself one-on-one with a defender on about 3 separate occasions and completely balls up on all 3 occasions. Trossard was absolutely awful. There was one moment where he could have threaded Rice through, so it was 2-on-1, him and Gyökeres versus, I believe it was, who was it? I can't remember, some Chelsea defender, and his pass was so poor. Caicedo managed to make an interception. Eze tries to lob Sanchez from inside his own half. Should have been given as a corner, but it wasn't. So it's not as if it was a great game of football. Chelsea were slightly threatening with set pieces and were even more so as the game wore on. They had a corner on the stroke of half time. Declan Rice had his hands around a Chelsea player, I can't remember who it was, and it deflected off his elbow. Raya made a magnificent claw away to keep it out of danger and for another corner kick. Quickly, I feel less with the law, that is a penalty. I mean, we were lucky not to get penalised twice because Rice had his hands over his completely around the other side. And also, by the letter of the law, if the ball hits your elbow, it's a penalty. It's a handball. So I think we caught life there. Unfortunately, not on the second corner. Nketiah, I believe he was one of our best players. He was arguably our best player, but it was horrendously unlucky with the own goal. Similar to Kivior against Liverpool in the FA Cup 2 years ago. It was funny, actually. As I was walking out of the Amex, they have this fan zone thing with like a few massive TVs and fans go there for drinks after games. And as soon as that goal went in, everyone was singing second again, ole, ole. And I was like, for fuck's sake, I need to get out of it. I need to catch the second half now. From my understanding, I didn't catch the first 20 minutes of the second half, but Chelsea had the better chances.
Mhm.
João Pedro should have done better from another set piece. I believe Enzo Fernandez shot just wide. I must say, I think David Raya had fantastic.
Right. That's who it was that Declan Rice was holding on to. I think it was João Pedro that he was holding on to.
It was João Pedro. Fair enough.
So yeah, I from what I saw the picture, I think it was João Pedro. But sorry, bro, go on. Let me cut you off there.
Yeah, that's fine, mate. Sorry, quick interlude there. What was I going to say? I think the referee had a poor game for both sides. There are multiple instances where we could have gone on the break, but we didn't because the referee decided to pull it back when he could have just played advantage. That was annoying on our side. Obviously, Chelsea could feel aggrieved about a few penalty shouts in their box. Obviously, we end up going 2-1 up. Declan Rice, wonderful delivery, Jurgen Timber. I remember you and King talking about how much better Reece James is, so that did bring a smile to my face when he pops up with what turns out to be the winner. And obviously, Pedro Neto then gets sent off. In theory, should have been easier for us to pull through. But listen, man, this is why I don't think we're going to win the league. And I'm not going to go on that tangent today because at the end of the day, we beat Chelsea. We're 5 points clear, although it's essentially 2. But honestly, it's just... I just can't see Premier League winners in that team. Our response to Chelsea going down, it was as if we were down to 10 men. And obviously, they had a few chances. They had that Garnacho cross-come shot, which Raya did tremendously well to save. Obviously, he had to dive late because João Pedro or Gabriel might have got a touch on it, and he would have had to be more centre to goal. But that was a wonderful save past the post. And trying to think now. Obviously, they scored an offside goal. My heart was in my mouth. I thought João Pedro was offside, but with Gary Neville's noises, I was like, for fuck's sake, again. It's like, how can you possibly have a man advantage and look like the worst side? It's just, I don't see winners in that team. But like I said, I'm not going to be a pessimistic little shit today. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to enjoy the moment Arsenal Football Club are currently in. Because at the end of the day, if you can't enjoy beating Chelsea, when are you going to find enjoyment in life? So, massive 3 points. Declan Rice had to come off with a niggle. I'm really, really hoping that isn't serious because we need him at the Amex. Only game we can feasibly rest him in is Mansfield away in the FA Cup this weekend coming. We're going to need him at the Amex. And man, it's potentially dark.
You're playing at Brighton next, aren't you? Sorry to cut you off there. You're playing Brighton away
on Wednesday. So Declan Rice will be a massive miss if he is injured. I really hope he isn't. But Ødegaard wasn't even on the bench. He's reportedly probably out for the rest of the season. One thing I will say about Ødegaard, I've been his harshest critic on here, but on this podcast. But I do feel when Chelsea were down to 10 men, we really did miss an Ødegaard type of player to just retain possession and bring an element of calmness to everything. Yeah, man, it's just... Well, it didn't need to be that. It didn't need to be that difficult, but at least we got the victory,
What's going on with Ødegaard? They just left him out of the squad? Or I don't think he's injured.
No, Arteta would never leave him out of the squad, King Khan. I believe a few reports going about that he's potentially torn his hamstring and is out for the season.
For a minute, I actually thought Arteta finally smelt the coffee, but okay, he's still
there
giving his team talks. He's still there as the captain giving the team talks, is he? Okay.
No, he will. I don't know if he was even in the stadium. I think he's. Reports are going about King Khan that he is injured for the rest of the season, so he's going to be a miss. I mean, he's been poor these last 2 years, but at the end of the day, whether I like it or not, he's our captain, so he's got an element of influence both on the pitch and inside the dressing room, and we are going to miss that come the running. Same way we're going to miss Marino, particularly in Europe, and when things aren't going too well in the title race. And speaking of which, yeah, man, I'm just going to try and enjoy it. Not every season you're going to be in a title race, so I'm going to try and enjoy it as much as possible, regardless of where I think or what I think is going to happen. I'm just going to take it game by game. I'm seeing my club live on Wednesday. That's lucky enough. And obviously, hopefully, we get the 3 points and continue momentum onto Mansfield in the FA Cup and then Bayer Leverkusen in the first leg of the Champions League.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, look, I hear your points. Obviously, you mentioned about sometimes you don't get lucky. Sometimes you just got to take the win and just go. Yeah, I agree with you on that one, bro. 100%. You don't always get. You're not always in the title race, and that trust me, that message hurt me because we're never in the title race. But King Khan, what do you think of the Arsenal Chelsea game? What do you make of what Josh said, and continue from what he said, bro?
The thing, well, I'm first going to start off with Gabra fucking Martinelli actually did something this game. He actually did something because he got that red card. He did something. I was actually clapping. I thought, wow, he's done something for once. But that being said, what I didn't like um is they go down to 10 men, but it seems you guys are on the back foot. That's what I'm not getting. How, like, you're at home, you got your enemy, probably your most powerful kind of rival in terms of like London derby, blah blah blah. But they go down to 10 men, and yet they still look like, well, if they had a bit of luck on their side, maybe they could have got a draw there. That's the part that I didn't like. That being said, I mean, end of the day, the defense did prevail, and it was actually defenders that scored the goals again. So that's if you do win the league, that's why. Not just only you got a strong defense, but your defenders scored the goals in probably more than half the games.
Mm.
So I did say you have to obviously win this game. And if you win the Man City game, then yeah, title's yours. Whether you can do it, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you're on mute, bro.
I think you guys know my thoughts on that already, but yeah, man. Listen, I'm annoyed even more with that Wolves result when I thought I wouldn't be already, because Brighton away is a real banana skin, and we've exerted so much unnecessary pressure on ourselves to get a result there when we could have taken a point. Obviously, we should win every game. We need to try and win every game, but Brighton away is, I don't want to say acceptable, but you can understand dropping 2 points there. I cannot for the life of me understand dropping 2 points there for Molyneux, you know. And at the end of the day, I can't trust this team whatsoever. We've got such a massive month ahead of us. However this month goes for Arsenal Football Club is going to dictate how the season ends. And yeah, man, we've just got to try our best to keep winning. And I'm going to try my best to enjoy it. For football's dollars dishwater, but as long as we're winning games, I'm going to be happy. So, and a quick word on Chelsea as well. I thought they played quite well. I thought they did play quite well, and
Yeah, they weren't horrible. Yeah, they created
yeah,
chances.
it took us quite a few minutes to get to grips with the likes of Palmer and the left and how aggressive they were actually being. And after, I think I can only credit them for their response to going down to 10 men, because it looked as if we were the ones that had been sent down to 10 men. And you could argue with Martinelli playing, we were down to 10 already. But it's just, fair play to Chelsea because they made it a difficult game. Having said that, we've beaten them more times in 2026 than they have since we've appointed Mikel Arteta, which is insane. And long may it continue.
Nah, fair enough. I mean, like, look, I didn't watch the whole game. I only missed some of it. I missed the Timber goal, so I have to enlighten me on that one. But I thought it was a fairly even game in my opinion. I don't think it was a bad performance by Chelsea. Arsenal weren't also as bad. Like I said, both teams were. I'd say Chelsea also had a fair share of chances at the start of the game. I thought Cole Palmer had a couple of chances. He maybe could have buried some of them. I thought Pedro Neto, and let me say about Pedro Neto. Yeah, in my opinion, right, Pedro Neto is one of the most overrated footballers in the Premier League. No joke.
Here, Gary Neville saying that he's comparable to Hazard, and then he does so.
Unbelievable, bro. Gary Neville shouldn't. Yeah, no.
Bro, Sky Sports need to introduce a new Gary Neville button. I swear down.
That is, yeah, you're absolutely cooked. There's no way. And nah, look, let me just say this as well, right? Let me just say this as well. If you're also judging the way offside, at the end of the game, if you're really telling me that, I don't know if he's offside there, When the guy's clearly offside, when the guy's clearly ahead of the defenders, he still had the audacity to question if that was offside. Bro. What? What? You're telling me that's not offside? Sorry. Yeah, you're telling me that's not offside? Like, it's clearly evident. You've been shown the replay, and you're telling me that was not offside at the end as well. Yeah, no, this is actually crazy. I don't know what's going on with football punditry in today's day, man. But love Gary Neville, but for what he was as a player, but bro, sometimes I question his punditry. Like, so I
Yeah,
really
but you know, he never has that same energy for Man City, does he?
No. I don't
He's given
know.
Pep
I think King
blowjobs
Khan
in
will
the
know.
back. You know, he's given
King
Pep
Khan will
nice
know.
little blowjobs in the back. You know.
Fucking hell.
Were you saying, Josh?
I was about to say that Liverpool versus Man City game at Anfield, and it was practically begging the ball to hit the Liverpool net at every opportunity. It was so jarring, and it's like, don't make it so obvious. You know, you predict us to win the league, but it's so evident that you don't want us to. And at the end of the day, I can understand why. Then again, I don't, because we're up against your City rivals. But I don't know, man. He strikes me as a strange character, that guy.
I get it for Liverpool, but at the same time, it's Man City and it's you guys, and they've dominated the Premier League for like almost 15 years. So that's what I'm not getting at. I think they've got like a backwards mentality, and they're not looking at how the game is going. And I've not really liked Gary Neville as a pundit ever, really. I think his takes are pretty stupid and low IQ. I think also he lacks the courage to really call things out. I think the only pundit that I like is Roy Keane. That's it. The rest of them are on the payroll. I mean, Gary Neville was working for Jim Ratcliffe just in the summer. So I don't trust a word that guy says. He literally is a paid fucking opposition. That's what he is.
I remember he kept defending Ole, even when it was inevitable he was about to get sacked, and it's like, we get he's your mate, but you can call him out. Like, you can say it's not good enough. You know what I mean? And he didn't have the same energy for the likes of Jose or Ten Hag, who are far better managers. So I don't know, man.
No, you're singing to the choir, because unlike a lot of Man U fans, I never wanted Ole in the first place as well. Because what was his pedigree as a manager? And the idiots see second place. The idiots get second place, and then they start getting all excited. But in the end, it's easy to see it from far away. And maybe you'll get the same with Arteta. I don't know. But you can, winning it is different from getting second or third. And it seems a lot of fans just get to second and they think, oh, we're going to win it now. It doesn't work that way.
Exactly, King Kong. Lumen, that's exactly why. It's not every season your club's going to be in this position. So, easy time, the FA Cup. We all know about the FA Cup giant killing, so I'm not writing that off at all, although we do need to rotate. And easy draw on the UCL. Listen, this is Arsenal in Europe, And yes, we should realistically be in the semis, but we've only reached 3 Champions League semi-finals in our history, in our existence, which is fucking embarrassing. 2006, 2009, and last season. So it's absolutely no guarantee that we get to the semis, regardless of who we're playing against. And Leverkusen, Sporting, Bodo Glimt, they'll all have their challenges that we'll need to try and face as well.
If you're in the semis, who would you probably face? Have you
Probably
seen
Barcelona. Either Barcelona or Atleti.
What's your track
I don't see Newcastle Spurs beating them.
What's your track record against those two?
Not good. They're not.
No, not good.
Barcelona, they're not good. Atletico, they just slapped 4 or 5-0 this past week. Not past week. This past Champions League. Yeah, you just slapped them 4-0.
I feel we've only faced. I mean, I can't remember pre-90s, but they knocked us out in the semi-finals in Wenger's last year of the Europa League, 2-1 over 2 legs. As with Barcelona, obviously they beat us in the group stages in 1999-2000. They obviously beat us in Paris 20 years ago. 2009-10, they beat us, Messi scoring 4 goals at the Camp Nou. 2010-11, obviously there was the Van Persie red card. And 2016, Messi sucker punched us on the counter, and we lost 5-1 on aggregate. So, we're their bitches, but hopefully, if we do meet them in the semis, we can overcome them finally. A lot of averages will say we will, but
You did play it. You said you'll make it to your fourth semifinal in a row. In a row, but
no. Our the fourth semi-final in our history in the European Cup.
I mean that's too far for Ronaldo to think about it. But we'll get back.
Dickhead. Fuck, you know. You know, the two biggest games in the history of the Emirates Stadium have been the Champions League semi-finals, obviously at home, and we can see we were 1-0 down after 4 minutes in both games,
and
which is awful.
And which one was it? Sorry, both 3-1s. Yeah, you said.
No, the biggest games we've ever had at the Emirates in its history so far have been the two Champions League semi-finals against Man United and PSG, and we were 1-0 down after 4 minutes in both games.
You lost to PSG.
So excuse me if I don't buy this, easy UCL run.
No,
because this is Arsenal Football Club, isn't it? In Europe, we're shite, and we've been shite domestically for the last 22 years. So.
No, look, for me, like I said, it's a good win for Arsenal, especially over your London rivals. You know, one of your biggest rivals as well, because I mean Chelsea. I mean, their job was to go to the Emirates and try to stop you from winning the league, try and at least knock you off in terms of the points, like take away some points from you guys, or you know what I'm trying to say. Chelsea didn't have a great first. They were good. They weren't bad. They weren't amazing, but I think they were good. Like, I don't think it was a bad performance by Chelsea. I think they could have tried to score a lot more goals, but the problem is that they just didn't finish their chances. You know, Chelsea had a few chances, they just didn't take them. But real quick, Josh, obviously, you do play Brighton this week. What is your little preview of the game? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna review the game. I'm gonna preview the next game straight away. Your next game. Go on, bro. I mean, talk about Brighton, please. I'll be right back 1 second.
Yeah, obviously, I'll be at the game. To be honest, I'm kind of shitting bricks because Brighton rested quite a few players in their victory against Nottingham Forest this weekend. That's just gone. Obviously, I mentioned the Rice injury. If he's injured, I think we're fucked. As if any such proof were necessary when he hasn't been playing. Where do I even start? The Amex, we have a inconsistent record there. We drew there last season. I was there for that. Horrendous penalty call, but at the end of the day, the performance wasn't good enough. And more often than not, it isn't at the Amex. Like I said, it's very 50-50 whenever we go there. I believe the percentage of Arsenal winning is about 50% since Brighton have been promoted to the Premier League back in 2017. So, listen, we've got the quality to beat them. We should be beating them. I think Lumen put in chat earlier, will Arsenal need corners to overcome Brighton in midweek? Most definitely. Brighton are obviously very expansive. Not as expansive as they were under Potter and De Zerbi, but they've still got the quality players in order to play that kind of football. And I think it will be caution first, and we will play for set pieces, and hopefully we can grind another 3 points out. Am I optimistic? Not really, but I'm at the game, so hopefully we can put 3 points on the board there. And it will be, after the Brighton game, there'll be 8 games to go. We would have reached game 30 by then. So, and with Man City beating Nottingham Forest on the same day, we're going to need to get 3 points by any means necessary. So hopefully we do. King Khan, what are you saying about the game?
To be honest, I don't know if that's representative of what most Arsenal fans think, but at the same time, the fact that we doubt if Arsenal can beat what isn't even that good of a side already says a lot, doesn't it? Because Brighton are nothing special, and they're not like a, people keep overhyping these small teams, but they're not like a great team if we're being real. I think again it all will come down to whether you can win this how confident you guys are. Because even in that Chelsea game, I saw some back passes that looked a bit nervous to me. Now again, maybe
Consider
you can do
things
one or
afterwards.
you can if you do one or two of them, that maybe is fine. But start doing 4, 5, 6 of them. Eventually, another team is going to smell the blood in the water, and you keep giving them another chance, another chance, another chance. Eventually, they're going to get you. But as for the Declan Rice thing, well, who would they replace him with if he's injured?
I'm not even sure if Arteta will choose Norgard. But I think he'll have. I think he will go with Norgard, but I think it would be very reluctant. I don't see him choosing another more attack-minded midfielder. He certainly won't choose Lewis Skelly. So there you are.
Wonder when Arsenal start to
Yeah,
open
just
the bottle.
big up to you, bro. You're
Third
doing good.
place, okay. Is that meant to be a title? Big up, chat. Okay.
Big up, Muscle Blue. Big up to you, bro. Big up, brother. Third place, ole. Look, all I can say, we'll get to Maya in just a moment.
He was backed as well. Let's not hide that fact. He was back too with a lot of players.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, hopefully you guys win. I think ultimately you guys have got to be confident in that game, then you can win it. But again, kind of comes back to your manager a little bit because it's always so negative. So how are you going to be confident in that sense either? Because you go down to 10 men and you're always on. I don't get the 10 men and then you're on the back foot. Because I'm thinking you're up 2-1, you need to win. You can't afford any more draws. Because if you get a draw, you're level with City. You can't. Sometimes draws are cool, but you can't actually afford them anymore. So why didn't he go for the jugular and go 3-0 and kill the game?
Sorry to cut you off, bro. Sorry to cut you off, bro. City have a better goal difference than Arsenal now as well, don't they?
Do they?
No.
Wait, do they? Wait, hold on 1 second. I might have got my facts wrong there.
I mean, they probably do.
Not yet. No. But again, that's Arsenal's good defense, which bails them out. Not just by the way.
Well,
In terms
even
of
then,
defense,
we've only conceded.
It's only
We've only conceded 3 less than City.
Sorry to cut you off there. It's a 4-goal difference. So if you draw, you're held to the same goal difference you were on, right? You're held to the same goal difference that you were on. If City score 4 goals, bro, it's tied. So it depends on obviously the result. If they keep a clean sheet or whatnot, if they win 4-0 in a game, they're tied with you. And if you drop points on goal difference, I mean.
But you know another thing, they've also the attackers have got to keep stepping it up and being consistent because it looks like Arsenal are always trying too hard to win. They look like they've gone through a war every game, and it shouldn't be like that. I think because the burden is way too much on these defenders, and these defenders are massively overachieving because it's not really their job to be scoring, and they keep scoring in big games and bailing you out and winning games. And in many games, they're the only ones that are scoring. So if that's the case, your attackers are kind of doing 2 jobs at the same time. It kind of makes sense why the team just always looks like it's gone through a war, and I just worry for the stamina of Arsenal as well, because that on your body, but also that on your body, but even your mind, is very exhausting to do that all the time.
Exactly.
That being said, I mean, again, I do hope you win the next game. I think obviously you've got the quality to do that. Not the quality. When I say quality, I'm always referring to your defense and midfield. Like your backline midfield, that's who I like. The attackers are a load of fucking bullshit. I'm not a fan of. Gyökeres is okay, but yeah, I'm not a fan of any of the others. I think Gyökeres again is okay.
I don't hate Gyökeres.
I think he's okay, but I don't think he's befitting of like a title-winning side either. I mean,
his first touch needs to be a goal, bro, or a shot. Excuse me. His first touch needs to be a shot. We can't just allow him to. Or not we, but I'm trying to say in general, like you can't just allow him to have the ball, dribble it, and be like, oh, I expect to work magic. No, it's not going to work like that. You have to give him the ball in the box. That's his best attribute. Trying to pounce when it matters. And he has scored a few goals in recent time as well, so you have to give credit to him where it's due because he has been bagging and he has been stepping it up for Arsenal as of late. But the consistency needs to kick in because you're going for a title, and you need your strikers to step up when it matters most.
Yeah, but that's the point. Last game was a big game against big rivals as well at home, and he was shit, and he was shit this game. So to me, I mean, I don't really care. I just don't see him on the level of obviously. Again, people will say Isaac is doing badly. Yeah, I get that, but you know what I mean. Back when he was doing well, he's not like a world class striker in my view at all. And that's who a title winning side should be buying. Saka
Yeah,
is.
Eze is good. I agree, but he's not
I,
being played.
I actually rate Eze higher than Saka because I actually see Eze scoring some goals.
Do you know what it is, the
Well,
king? It's because the fact that Eze is not being played in his correct position and he's not been given the right role in the team. That's why he's struggling.
I feel like all our attackers are their numbers are low because of this coach and the way we want to attack. It's way too structured, our attack. And like you said, King Khan, it is a burden on our players, not just physically, but mentally, especially. Like back in October, remember when we were not conceding a single shot on target, but we were grinding out 1-0 wins away at Fulham at home to Palace. It's just, that simply isn't sustainable. And honestly, I feel this is going to catch us up big time and it's going to kick us in the arse big time. Listen, there's only 9 games to go in the Premier League, so it's not as if performances are suddenly going to go up. This isn't earlier in the season when you can afford to experiment a bit more and be more expansive because the pressure ain't on. The pressure is well on now. And we're just going to keep playing the same football, which
No,
will be mentally draining
yeah,
to these players,
yeah, you're
especially
right. Yeah, you're right.
defenders.
Yeah, I don't buy this bullshit. They don't try to win. They do try to win, but they just do it in a way which is different to what we
Risk averse.
expect.
They're going for it compared to when they attack. I'd say 23-24 is probably your best football, the best football I watch Arsenal play. Like in terms of like overall results, like slapping teams, like I think 23-24 was your best season in terms of just like that in general. Because I thought I wasn't like because you slapped Forest 5-0, you slapped West Ham 6-0, bro. You were scoring bags of goals. Sheffield United 6-0. You were scoring bags of goals, bro, that season, and that's what I mean. That's the Arsenal that deserved to win the league. That was the Arsenal that I was like, all right, fair fucking play. If they win the league, they're playing the best football in the league. I'm not even gonna take the piss. But the fact that you're winning games like this is a little bit concerning. You've now reverted to your corner style. Let's just do Stoke City set piece style and win the game. I think you should go back to what you used to be doing, bro. Go back to what you used to. But I get it. Set pieces might help you break the deadlock and whatnot, but at the end of the day, like it's about how many goals you score from open play. Because what if the set pieces dry up? How are you gonna score goals? Open play goals has not been your biggest strength this season. You know what I'm trying to say. But
Put it this way, I feel if we were chasing rather than being chased, I think we'd be a lot more risky, as evidenced by 23-24, because we were chasing Liverpool. And obviously Man City once we bottled it against Villa. I do feel if we were currently chasing this Manchester City side, we'd be more expansive in attack, we'd be scoring more goals, and we'd be more pleasing to watch on the eye. I think, funnily enough, because we're top of the league, Arteta is more adamant on playing this sort of set piece horseshoe fucking style football because he's so needlessly obsessed with margins and making everything tighter than it needs to be. At the end of the day, I feel like what's going to happen is inevitable, and I've said it so many times, but I do feel like our style of play will be partly to blame for that in terms of the mental fatigue that particularly the defenders have on them. I've got to be honest, King Khan, you said about rating our midfield. I don't rate our midfield at all. I feel like Rice is doing a one-man job in the majority of games because our attacking midfielder and Zubimendi just aren't it. Zubimendi is possibly the most overrated signing of the summer, in my opinion. People were giving him shouts for Player of the Year, signing of the summer. Any sort of pressure this guy folds. And listen, man, I know this sounds bad, but the rapist was a far better footballer, and obviously should never have kept him once those allegations began. But in terms of football, that guy was far better for us in terms of our build up and in terms of defending. So, funny how that works.
I think Rice also the defensive players, but all the attackers, they're dead food. Being Chelsea makes City think they're out. But us, we're gonna do it on the final day. Hey, listen, I would love to dream, bro. Would love to dream someday, somehow. We need to get back there very soon, man. Sorry, next season. Arteta plays conservative football. Conservative isn't the definition of trying to win. I'm not even shitting on Arsenal, but they don't try to win. They're conservative football, grab some goal or two. I mean, it does, but it's not always going to work.
Obviously, the motivation is to win, but the way we play football is not set up to win, and it isn't sustainable for winning over a 38-game campaign. I agree completely, Twisted. Obviously, we want to win, but the way we play football indicates anything but.
And it's not just that. It's a gamble as well, because you're throwing players into a box trying to win a header for a goal. You know, you're not just I mean, you're not just saying, "Oh, we're definitely going to score." You're kind of banking on them to score, and it's not always going to work. Because what happens when you go and draw 0-0 versus, you know,
Bryce?
like, maybe, who knows, you know? And what if you don't score from a set piece because they're able to defend the set pieces? You need to find a way to score more goals, like how you did in 23-24 and 22-23 at times, where you were slapping teams easily. You were gonna breeze by teams comfortably. You know what I'm trying to say? Now it's just like, oh, let's just hope for a set piece on every play. That's not always kind of how it works. It's not always that's not always how it's gonna work. You can't keep banking on that to happen. It has to be Saka's crosses into the box for, say, a Havertz, or Saka's. I remember you beat Chelsea 2-1. Or was it Chelsea 2-1, or was it one team of 2-1 that you beat, and then Kai Havertz scored the winning goal?
Brentford
at home. That was a good goal from open play. You need to go back to that. Slapping teams 4-5-0 by doing that, bro. That Arsenal will be like, fair fucking play. You win the league because you deserve it. Sorry, I'm not even gonna take the piss.
Well, this is it. I feel for this game on Wednesday, set pieces are going to be the whole. How do you put this? Set pieces are going to be the key to us unlocking the game, so to speak, in terms of getting on the score sheet.
Yeah.
And listen, I don't want it to be that way. At the end of the day, I don't care how we play football as long as it wins trophies. But this hasn't worked for the last 6 years. Not particularly this brand of football, but this manager. So excuse me if I don't trust this club, you know.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
And listen, I just want to enjoy where we are right now, but I'll be lying if I said I'm not massively concerned for this game at the Amex.
It's why Gyökeres isn't actually looking like he's doing well. Gyökeres,
put it this way, sorry.
No, it's all good, bro. He's being underutilized.
I just want to say, I believe that if you signed Gyökeres and we signed Sesko, both those players would be on more Premier League goals than they're currently on, and both Manchester United and Arsenal will be on more points than they're currently on. That's what I believe. I believe we signed the wrong strikers.
Know about more points, because what we're doing right now is
more goals would typically equal more points, you know.
Are still in the season. But continue, bro.
I wanted us to sign Gyökeres, and I do really like Gyökeres. At the end of the day, he got 104 GA in his 2 seasons in Portugal. Evidently, the guy's a winner, given his trophy cabinet. So I thought it was a no-brainer. We had to sign him, but as is often the case with this manager, his attackers just aren't it. His attacking play just isn't it anymore, and I think it speaks volumes that our 2 best attackers that we've signed under Arteta are Leandro Trossard, who we only signed because Mudryk got hijacked by Chelsea, and Kai Havertz, who was intended to be Xhaka's replacement in midfield. The guy's attacking ID is absolutely appalling, and you see stories that we're linked to Anthony Gordon in the summer. I mean, this club just constantly shoots itself in the foot, and Anthony Gordon's going to be no better than what we currently have. Very depressing.
I hear that, 100%. What were your thoughts on the game at the Amex again? Did you give your preview already?
I've given all that. I'll give my prediction if you want.
Go on, bro. If you're done with everything about Arsenal.
Listen, my head says 1-1. My heart says 1-0 Arsenal. Sorry, motorbike. Given we're in a title race and I want to enjoy this as much as possible, I'm going to go with 1-0 to the Arsenal. But do I really believe it? Not really. So, and no, possibly we most certainly don't need Southgate. We've already got a perennial runner-up as our manager. We don't need another one. So,
Fair enough. My score prediction, I'm gonna say 3-1 Arsenal. No, actually, do I think 3-0 Arsenal? Do I think 3-1? I don't know. I think Arsenal will win. I'll go with a 3-0 Arsenal win. Why not? 3-0 Arsenal. I think you win comfortably. Actually, do you concede? Yeah, 3-1 Arsenal. Fuck it. King Kong, what's your prediction for the game? If you want to give, if you're free.
we'll get back to him.
We'll get back to his thoughts in just a moment. Manchester 2-1 Brighton. I won't be surprised, to be honest. I think Brighton's a tough place
Neither
to
would
go.
I.
Definitely a tough place to go.
I mean, they've won their last 2 games as well. So, they've hit form at the perfect time.
And let's speak quickly about Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea, you said that they had a decent-ish game, didn't they? Like, they weren't bad, and they could have got something more out of the game. And I mean, I agree with you on that one as well. Do you want anything on Chelsea?
I think I said what? I mean, I don't think their performance was too bad. They were missing the likes of Cucurella, Fofana, Levi Colwill, obviously. Who was the other one? Esteban. So, yeah. I mean, with the money they've spent, I mean, I don't think missing players is really too much of an excuse you can leverage at Chelsea Football Club. But at the end of the day, you will miss those kind of players. And I think they made a good account of themselves. But ultimately, I think they're 3 points off Liverpool now in the chase for the top 5. And I mean, it could be getting a bit spooky soon. I don't know. At the end of the day, I think financially they're pretty screwed if they don't finish in the Champions League places. And with a tie against PSG on the horizon, which I do think they'll get through.
Really?
Deluded that may sound, but yeah. But at the end of the day, the fact that they're playing PSG, a team that get their fixtures postponed so they can get more rest for their European games. Listen, they're going to need to pick up form ASAP. With Aston Villa dropping off, they're going to need to capitalise on that because Manchester United won't. And I think Liverpool will go on a steady enough run to secure top 5 as well by the end of the season.
Score prediction for Chelsea. I mean, they're playing at home, right?
Get a quick check. Oh, is it who are they playing? Is it Sunderland away? Or am I just chatting shit?
No, Villa away. Ooh,
Ooh, okay. Bloody
that is interesting. Now it's getting into. Oh, what am I doing? It's in the title. What was I saying? I put it like abbreviations. I didn't put it in like the full name because I didn't have space to put it. That's the second biggest. That's a blunder by me. That's the second biggest game of the week in my opinion. I think it's another big game.
I think it's probably the biggest game, objectively speaking.
Okay, maybe first or second biggest game. I think Newcastle versus Man United is a big game as well, even despite how bad or how good the clubs are doing. You know the history between these two clubs. The rivalry is kind of there in terms of like both.
Newcastle and Manchester United.
Yeah, both sets of fans hate each other like crazy. I don't know if you guys. I don't know if you know the kind of history between the two clubs. I mean, like both.
Well, I know the Kevin Keegan title race. I didn't know if you two had any more history outside of that.
I think we did.
Fair enough. We got a really tasty set of games.
I hope so.
We've got a really tasty set of games this midweek. It's a pity City are playing fucking Forest at home, but you know.
Exactly.
Obviously, well, they had 1 win in 6, and we failed to capitalise, so it's our fault that we're still relying on teams to stop them.
Score prediction for Chelsea.
Chelsea against Villa. Fucking hell.
Chelsea is starting to fall off a cliff, man, in terms of like performance.
Yeah, so with Villa, and I think Unai Emery's bottle G when it comes to the league will suffice in this game as well. You know, I'm going to go 3-0 Chelsea. I think Aston Villa are going to completely collapse it. Yeah. I've seen this all before. Emery at Arsenal only needed 2 points to finish in the top 4, and proceeded to pick up 1 point out of a possible 12. Yeah, the guy in top 4 races, the guy simply ain't it, and I think Villa will drop out as they focus more on the Europa League. And I think it will be a fairly boring but usual order of the day in terms of the top 5. I feel at the end it will be Arsenal, City, Manchester United, Liverpool, and Chelsea.
Villa coming to Old Trafford after Newcastle. They haven't won their goal since 2021. Before that was 2009. I'm confident for both Newcastle and Villa games. I hear you. My score prediction for the Chelsea game, probably going to say 2-1 Villa. What are you saying?
What am I saying?
Yeah. What
I said 3-0 Chelsea because I think Villa will collapse. I don't know if King can't see it yet. If King can't see it, then if he would say hello, that would be appreciated. But that's regardless. I do think this will be Villa throwing it away. I believe they've only picked up about 7 points out of a possible 15 or 18. So, listen, I think Chelsea are going to put them to the sword here, and the world order of Big Five will come into play come the end of the season.
King Khan, are you there, bro?
And let him enjoy his dinner, man. Come on.
Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, I'm gonna go 2-1 Villa. What's your score prediction again? You said 3-1 Chelsea.
3-0 Chelsea.
Fair enough. Let's get to speaking of title races. City won 1-0 against Leeds. And let me just add something real quick before we continue. Yeah, Leeds fans, you're a fucking disgrace. Leeds fans, you are a disgrace. Big time disgrace. The fact that you're out here booing players for taking a 1-minute water break, whilst you're out there, sat there saying, "Oh, VAR this, VAR that." You know what I'm trying to say? Joke thing, bro. If you're gonna complain about referees going to check VAR, if you're not gonna complain about referees going to check VAR for 5 fucking minutes. If you're gonna go out there and not complain about referees getting 5 or 10 minutes pause because of VAR, over a 1-minute water break because people trying to break their fast due to religious reasons, you're a disgrace. Yeah, screw Leeds fans. I never liked them in the first place. You already know why I don't like them. It's a rivalry between us and Leeds. But you know what? Fuck Leeds. Screw them. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Leeds fans are... Bro, that's what I've been saying, bro. That's what I've been saying. Leeds fans are just not good, bro. And this is why I said Man United Leeds should be a proper rivalry. It should be a rivalry back in the Premier League, but it's just what it is. It's great for booing up football-wise. I don't say Leeds deserve to draw.
Yeah, fuck Calvert-Lewin in particular. How are you missing that chance, man?
They've had a penalty.
Yeah, I watched the second half against my will, and what I expected to happen happened. City weathered the storm expertly, as we've come to expect. Soft fouls, not getting fouls but falling to the ground, and the referees falling for it at the end of the day. They keep doing it because the referees are spineless, and at the end of the day, I mean, what else do you expect, honestly? This is City's run to the title. Yeah, there's nothing else we can do about it.
It's kind of their lose, to be fair.
No, nothing else for me to say, man. It's just disheartening knowing what's going to happen. Yeah, man. I don't know what else to say, and I don't understand how Rodri's still playing after accusing the referees of being cheats. But I suppose he'll miss Man City's 2 games before the Arsenal game. So, yeah.
Potentially.
I mean, to be fair, that's probably optimistic for me to predict because he probably won't get punished at all. But oh well, man. Oh well.
Yeah, I mean, I watched a bit of the game. Obviously, was late, so didn't watch much of it. City were under the cosh pretty much most of the first half. And let's be real, they scammed that goal. They didn't deserve that goal. Complete scam. You know, they didn't. They didn't deserve to. What do you say? You say, can you help me there? A little bit long.
I just at the end of the day, you've come to expect that from Manchester City. I think Liverpool fans will tell you best when you're in a title race against Man City. All these sides just forget how to shoot or forget how to bury chances. It's so exhausting, and only City games I'm watching for the rest of the season are going to be the Arsenal games and obviously the Real Madrid games against, and probably the game at Stamford Bridge because that's the only other time I possibly see them dropping points this season.
Similarly, Liverpool then deserve to beat Forest. We'll get to that in a moment. But score predictions, or I don't know.
Oh, what's City against Forest score predictions?
City against Forest, 3-1 City. I mean, City have pretty much got a team that's good enough to compete on all fronts now, I guess. You know,
Yeah, 5-0 City.
5-0, fair enough. Fulham, West Ham. I'm gonna go 3-1 Fulham.
I'm gonna go 2-0 West Ham. I reckon it will be a result that probably kickstarts their survival bid. King Khan, you there, mate?
You'll be there in a moment.
Fair enough. I think in terms of Fulham, I think they're quietly having a really good season. So.
Sorry?
I think Fulham are quietly having a very good season. So.
What are you saying, King Khan?
I'm back. I've returned. Speed run this food, and I'm back.
Score predictions for what's the first game again? Villa-Chelsea. No, sorry, Villa-Chelsea. Brighton-Arsenal. You said.
Where is this? Is that Brighton? Yeah.
Amex, yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? 3-1 Arsenal.
Next up, we've got. I don't know. I forgot already. I'm so
just give them in a random order, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't like talking about my rivals. I hate them. You know what I mean?
I especially hate. Oh yeah. Unfortunately for Josh, Leeds are part of the PBC club. Yeah, the Pep blowjobbing club. That's what Leeds are part of. Okay, the Pep blowjobbing club. Because Calvert-Lewin, everyone talking about, oh, he can get a goal. He was fucking. He was sucking as well. He was sucking it real good. And he was milking it. Yeah, I'm sure people can use their imagination there. What a fucking bum. The amount of chances they had more chances than City, especially in that first half, and not a single fucking goal to show for it. Now, again, I'm not going to say score 3-4 goals, but at least score one, man. Get us a fucking draw here. And another thing as well. What's up with that penalty thing? Did VAR even check that? Did the ref even go to the fucking thing? No, he didn't. I'm telling you what, I think a big part of it is there might be people there that just don't want Arsenal to win. Because no one cares about City. Okay, but United have got plenty of enemies. Arsenal have got plenty of enemies. Liverpool have, etc., etc. Would not be surprised. I wonder who is in that VAR room and who they support.
Listen, majority of match officials are from Manchester or from the northeast of England, northeast west. You know. I mean, I'm not going to go down the corruption route because we've come to expect that from Manchester City games. It's just I feel it's more a TV thing. They want to manufacture a title race, so they give both Arsenal and City favourable decisions, leading up to a massive game at BSC.
he didn't go to the screen. That's what I'm not getting. Because it was like two guys that had their arm up in a pretty like provocative way, right? Didn't even go to the screen.
I thought the game as well because it was United. I've had some fairly dirty decisions as well go against or go our way. We'll get to that.
Yeah, and Man City were not good in that game at all. They were shit. Actually, they were shit. However, what I said earlier is coming back to haunt us. I said Semenyo and Gayo could be the difference. And who scored? Semenyo, right? So that's the problem. And Leeds should have scored with all that dominance in the first half. And even overall, they had more shots than City. But why didn't they score? What is going on? I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of spell that these Sheikh Mansour has got some black magic spell or something. Because it's just weird. Okay, they should have got one, and I should have helped you out.
Well, King Khan, we've had plenty of help this season. We haven't capitalised. This title race, if it doesn't go Arsenal's way, which we only have ourselves to blame. No referees, no Manchester City, no other teams being shit. At the end of the day, we have to look in the mirror and admit that we just simply haven't been good enough to pull away, which we should have done come January, February.
Yeah, but just beware, beware of the PBC. It's at every corner. The PBC is there. The Pep blowjobbing club. It's everywhere.
Fair enough, mate. I can't say I've heard of it, but it sounds like
PBC,
a club.
All these little clubs just roll over for City, and a lot of this officiating as well. It's kind of dodgy around them as well. Nothing seemed to happen to Rodri. Two of the fuckers had their arms up like they were doing the flamingo dance or something. No one went to the screen either. So it's I think a lot of things go their way when they need it to.
Oh, of course. I think it's more manufacturing a title race. TV hits. They want to build up that game at the Etihad as much as they possibly can. So naturally, what's the best way to get a load of views? Have a game like that where the title is essentially on the line. I expect leading up to that Etihad game, both Arsenal and Man City will be getting away with shit in their next 3 Premier League games, and obviously I'll be happy with that. But yeah, in terms of smaller clubs, just it's not even the fact they roll over the City; it's just the amount of missed chances they have. And at the end of the day, there's no point crying about it because they're human beings, apart from Son, fuck Son. But,
yeah, but you had their manager walk onto the pitch and they red card him. Just automatically red card him like a dictator. He just goes on the pitch asking what's going on here. So, I don't like the officiating at all, and it's not consistent, and it's kind of this dictatorship part about it. But they've kind of made it into Hollywood now too. They have their mic now, and they're talking to the whole stadium. What's that about? It's clearly manufactured drama as well.
It's so dystopian, man.
Just get the mic and player this and player 9. Like, why the fuck are you talking? Like, why the fuck are you talking? They're just trying to add more drama for no reason.
Referees want to be the main characters, man. That's all I can say.
Yeah, who's that cunt again? What's his name? Michael Oliver. Is he cunt of the year? Let me see if this is the guy I'm talking about.
Might be Michael Oliver. Might be Paul Tierney.
Oh yeah, there he is. Michael Oliver. Fucking suck my dick and suck Mbumo's dick as well. Just for added measure, because I'm sick and tired of that guy as well. And whenever he's in, people don't talk about it. The guy that's in the VAR box as well. That we don't see them, but they're also a big problem. If that guy's in the VAR room, he's also a problem too.
The way I see it, you come to expect that with Manchester City, they're favoured by the refs, of course. I feel like it's weirdly a sort of dominance thing. It's whoever's dominating the league tends to get more help from the officials than usual. I mean, I'm sure you've heard all about Fergie at United and how the likes of Howard Webb and Mike Riley were supposedly favouring them. That's the same case with City now, and I just don't understand it. Surely you'd want to give the advantage to the team chasing to make the league more interesting, but apparently not.
The team chasing, well, technically it's them, but I know what you mean. Yeah,
Yeah,
but you know,
they won't be
people
chasing for long.
you know, the smooth brains at home will say you're being conspiracy theorists. No, look up the Nagara case. Look up the Nagara case. You had Barcelona paying off the head of their referee organization in La Liga. So it's not even conspiracy. They're doing the stuff, and also there's a human element to it too. I bet you more of the refs have got a problem with Arsenal than Man City. A lot of them
Bro,
probably
you're
don't
from the
care.
northwest, of course we do.
Yeah, a lot of them probably don't care about Man City because it's like no one supports it, right? No one fucking supports it. No one cares about it. Even their uniform color looks fucking dead. You look at their uniform color, you fall asleep. Yeah. No one cares about them. But um, let's just say, hopefully, you do something against City. That's what I want to see.
We'll get a player sent off for kicking the ball away 0.2 seconds after the whistle blows. Again, probably, especially if we're leading. But
Han's a United fan. He's a United fan.
Yeah, I'm a United fan because I don't want City to win a fucking, was it 10th or not, or 11th?
11.
11th. Sorry, you're right. 11th.
Hang on, haven't
But
Arsenal got 13 titles?
Arsenal have 13 league titles. Not
Yeah,
Premier.
yeah,
Three
but they
Premier
got 13. But now
League.
they want. But now they want.
Three Premier League. Three Premier
But
League
these
titles.
guys are so happy that, I mean, it goes again. Very soon they could overtake Arsenal, and people still want to think,
They
oh,
will
you know,
overtake
just let's just give it to City to insulate us. No. Don't act like City is somehow all just like an innocent bystander. They're stealing our titles. That's what they're doing.
I mean, we've seen the story before, haven't we? I mean, Abu Dhabi and all of that, but I'm not going to get too much into details of that one.
What did
And
he
that's
say on
exactly the point.
that? Abu Dhabi.
No, because Michael Oliver's been out there, and there was an incident. I think he was pictured with the rest of the UAE group.
Yeah, of
One of
course
the
they fucking do. Of course they're paid off. Even if they're not paid off, they're all wanting a payday. They're all fucking wanting the payday.
I
Even
guess
if
who
they're not
Michael
paid off, they're thinking, let me help them out, these rich guys. It might give me a few hundred
bro
K.
King Khan. Guess who Michael Oliver supports as well?
Is it Liverpool? Who is it?
He's not a City fan.
He's a Geordie. There's a clue.
He's a Newcastle fan.
Okay. Yeah, I never liked him. When I think it was a game, he fucked us over. And people don't look at who's in the VAR room. He was in it, and guess what? He fucked us over again.
Same
I
twisted.
don't care if he was always fucked City before. Yeah, I really hate City. I actually respect Arsenal a lot, and even though I call them Liverpool, Liverpool are a proper club as well. What the fuck is City? They've taken our league hostage. It's like a nobody. Imagine like a fuck. I don't know. Think of a shithole team in La Liga. I don't even know. Just think of one. Imagine them overtaking
Girona would be a good shot.
who?
Considering
Girona.
very own by the same group.
Yeah, imagine
Yeah,
them
they're on the-
winning. Imagine Real Madrid not having won a title in God knows how many years, and Girona have dominated it. It's just like no. It fucks any care for the league as well.
Atletico Madrid.
So there's no God-given right to win league titles, no matter what club you are. But I mean, it's just they're blatant cheaters, you know. And I hold the same feelings towards Chelsea as King Khan does towards City. But for whatever reason, Chelsea just seems to
Oh no
not
no
get
no
the
no
heat.
no no no! Chelsea can fucking have it as well. I don't like them either. I don't like them either. I mean, I don't care what people say.
Team
The
based.
club that I want,
I don't hate
the,
Chelsea.
the
I don't
clubs
hate
that I want to see dominate is United, Chelsea, and Liverpool. Sorry, United, Chelsea. What the fuck? I keep saying Chelsea. United, Arsenal, and Liverpool. That's it. That's who I want to be the best teams. And by the way, it's just like every other league. You look at La Liga, you got Barca, you got Real Madrid, and you got Atletico Madrid. Look at the German one as well, Bundesliga. You got Bayern and what's the other one? Dortmund, yeah,
Dortmund, and then you
yeah,
also
and
have odd
yeah.
like Leverkusen, Gladbach, and all that. You have the
The
odd.
problem with our league is we have a team that keeps winning it that has no soul to it. Nobody cares about it. It kind of takes away any sort of like care for it, you know. I
Yeah.
agree, but Arsenal's
Ramos is
corner
the better.
FC. Why is that? What do you mean brushed under the carpet? If they can score a goal in that way, I actually commend them for it. Well done. It's not, they're doing that. They're doing a different way. What I would
It's not
say about
sustainable
Arsenal.
though, bro. It's not sustainable because if it dries up, then how they're supposed to score
No,
goals?
let me finish. I actually commend them for this whole corner and everything because I think it's quite innovative. Not many top teams will ever do it. It's quite innovative and they've kind of it's smart what they're doing. The problem is it's one of their only weapons in their arsenal. That's the problem.
Essentially.
I actually think what they're doing. I love seeing it actually. People keep saying dark arts Arsenal. I think they should be more dark arts. I think they should start, like taking some players out. Of course. I don't mind that kind of football. I actually think it's smart, whatever. I don't see why people say, oh, they can't do that. Well, yeah, they can. The problem is they need to add a few more weapons to the arsenal because eventually their sword's going to get blunt and they don't have a pistol, do they? That's the problem.
Fair enough. But anyways, have you guys given me score predictions for City?
Who were they playing?
Yeah.
Forest? Was it away?
No,
Oh, for fuck's sake! It's got to be away again for them, is it?
because we play away. Because we play away this week.
Mate, home or away, they'll fucking win in the running, mate. You know how it is.
I just don't get why Leeds let them off. I really don't get. They should have dropped points there.
Fuck Leeds, man. Fuck
Fuck's
Leeds.
sake, those fucking dogs, man.
Another fan base who boos their own players just because they're trying to break their fast. But guess what? Referees go to check VAR for about 5 minutes and they don't complain. Fucking idiots. Fuck Leeds. I hope they get relegated.
Yeah, they've been fasting order. They have a bit of water, like it's just scumbag shit, man.
They also have a Muslim player in their team as well. Let's not forget. So,
Let's just drink some water here, and they've got a problem with that. Jeez, man.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, these people are sickening, man. But anyways, King Khan, I forgot to ask you. Obviously, what was your prediction for Aston Villa Chelsea?
Was that a Villa? Did you say? I think it would be a draw. I'm thinking 2-2.
What was the other score? Did you give your prediction for Arsenal Brighton?
Yeah, I said fuck it, Arsenal 3-1. I actually think of it. I actually see it more like a 2-1, but you know what? I think 3-1. Why not? They've had two good results now, so why not? Why not have a bigger margin? What was it again? The other one he said City, the Forest,
Yeah, City Forest. Yes.
and that's at the Etihad, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the toilet, right? Okay. Fuck's sake! Do I hate it? Do I give a realistic one? Fuck it. You know what? I hate doing this, but let's just say 2-1 Man City.
3-1 City for me. What are you saying, Josh?
Well, I said 5-0 City. Because Forest are going to do absolutely fuck all. So there's nothing to say really. You just get numb to it, don't you? When you see the same film all over again, over and over again, it starts to get boring, doesn't it? Same way with the Premier League. So
yeah, and their football. If you want to go to sleep, just watch Man City. Their football is so
bro,
boring.
they're so boring to watch. I don't get the whole fucking Pep Guardiola plays beautiful football for City. I mean, I guarantee you, it would have been the same with Barcelona if he hadn't had the greatest footballer of all time at his disposal.
Yeah, to me, to you, that's their style. To me, to you, ticka 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 taka. That's all it is. Maybe add a bit of. There's no masala to that fucking chicken tikka bullshit they do. Okay, that tikka taka, that tiki taka. Yeah, there's no fucking masala waiting there. Yeah, it's just fucking. It's corn. You're eating corn. Some fake meat bullshit. That's their football. It's so boring. And yeah, Pep's obviously a fraud as well. I say that to anyone. He's always had a super team. He's a fucking fraud. Oh, he won 2 Champions Leagues with Messi, Neymar. I don't know, was it Messi, Iniesta, and Xavi? So fucking what?
Xavi, Messi, Iniesta, Busquets.
Yeah, and they all played as kids as well. Most of them were in the academy together. Wow, well done. Meanwhile, my man Zidane wins 3 Champions Leagues in a row. Literally, and then he just goes into the sunset. Easy fucking peasy. Oh, and this is a guy who's made a career out of bottling Champions League games to, was it Lyon? Who the fuck are Leon? And he was losing to them in the Champions League with the Man City super team. He's nowhere near as good as people think.
Monaco as well.
Yeah, and and also people need to look up in terms of how much each squad is worth in terms of transfers and salaries. Man City is way fucking above anyone. It's pretty expected what he's doing. Bayern failed to win the Champions League, probably fucked off because they weren't going to give him like 3 billion or something to build the squad. I really think it's so overrated. And in this whole Premier League time, he's not had one club that's been spending on his same level that have actually been run properly. Because it's not Liverpool.
I
They
love
weren't
your
spending.
passion so much, King Khan. It's brilliant.
Yeah,
You
I know.
articulate a lot of how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just not going along with the bullshit. I mean, fuck him. I got like this bold 40-year, nah, fuck him. By the way, I love most boldies, but he is a Voldemort. Okay, fuck that Voldemort.
Yeah, screw him as well. Screw him too.
And I'm also another thing as well. I hate the nice guy act with him too. You can tell it's all fucking fake. I hate the nice guy act too.
The performance of
I love
bullshit.
everyone.
He's like passionately telling his players about tactics after the game. Like, shut the fuck up. No one cares.
Pep is this fake nice guy bullshitter. Fuck him.
Well, to be fair, in order to win what he's won, you can't be nice, can you? But,
Yeah.
it's just...
He's quite a snarky kind of guy. He's like what you call like passive aggressive, you know, quite sarcastic in that sense. But at least with Mourinho, he'll tell you straight. Oh look, it's Jack. Hello, Jack.
Yeah, bro. How you doing?
How you doing, Jack?
Not too bad. Not too bad yourself.
Yeah, no,
doing well, mate. Doing well.
Hope everyone's blessed. Hope everyone's doing well. Anyway, so no, back to what you were saying.
Oh, it's all good, bro. Continue. Where we're talking just now. Continue, and I'll ask Jack the questions in a bit.
No, just a nice little rant because why not? So it always feels good. Was there any other predictions you wanted?
Like the other games that no one cares about.
Did he give you a prediction? No.
United, Arsenal, Liverpool. Fuck the rest.
For King Khan, the biggest.
Leave Brentford alone. Leave Brentford alone. Come on. Brentford are massive.
I don't know who that is.
Over to Jack on the Arsenal Chelsea because you are an Arsenal fan, and I want to ask your opinion on the game and whatnot.
Sorry, opinion on what exactly? Sorry.
Arsenal Chelsea.
Bloody hell! I mean, I missed both Arsenal goals. I missed both of them. Sorry, I missed 2 of the 3 Arsenal goals, if you say, because it was a Chelsea's equaliser was a Hincapié own goal, which I saw. But I mean, I was in student bar for like the latter stage of the second half, so like the last 15-20 minutes or so, and when João Pedro supposedly got the equaliser or Delap, I was pissed off. Pardon my French, but like I was just saying like, clear the ball up the fucking field. Like, come on, we're supposed to be in a title race. We're supposed to be champions elect, if you will. I mean, we won't be because we'll probably drop points against City at the Etihad. You know the drill. We did that 2 seasons ago. We did that in 22-23, and we haven't won there since 2015. And this isn't me trying to be like a pessimistic Arsenal fan. I have hope in a team, but we've pissed about too many times. I.e. Wolves, i.e. Liverpool, i.e. United at home. Like, there's so many occasions where the margin that we have at the top of the table should be enlarged. It should not be 2 solitary points. It should not be. And this is the thing. If you're challenging for a title, what you need is at least to have, say, a 5-point gap or an 8-point gap at this stage of the season, not a 2-point gap. Because say in our case, obviously, we have to go to the Etihad, we have to face City, and we have to like grind out a result but we still also like. Let's not forget we got Brighton coming up in 48 hours time. And we still got teams such as I think we've got Burnley still to play. We played Nottingham Forest, but we still got West Ham, and they're in the fight for relegation zone or trying to survive, and they're probably the most likely out of all of like the 4 or 5 teams to survive. I know Spurs are sort of in that category, but they're probably going to survive, and it's between like Forest, Burnley, and West Ham in terms of like the other sort of 2 teams who will get relegated. Wolves, foregone conclusion, although they've broken Derby's record, and also if I'm not mistaken, also Southampton's record, in 11 on points with Sunderland's record, which they set back in 05-06 in terms of the lowest points of a team in the Premier League. But I digress. Back to like the Arsenal match. I mean, 3 points is all we need. You can't piss about in these sort of matches because, yes, Chelsea are in 6th place and whatnot, but in knockout stages of the Champions League, yes, they've been wishy-washy against us under Rosenior. And I think Josh might have brought this up. I'm not sure if he has, but huge of a flip. Rosenior's lost 3 of his 13 games, or 3 of his last 13 games at Chelsea. All of them have been against Arsenal. So let's just say saying that. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the match. And good 3 points.
What are your thoughts on Brighton quickly, mate?
We got Prime. We have 2, brother. Hope you're doing good.
I'll big up.
Hope you're doing good.
Hello.
Quickly, thoughts on the Arsenal-Chelsea game. Obviously, you being a Chelsea fan, I want to hear your perspective on the game.
Game
We
wasn't
can't
a good
hear him.
watch.
Oh.
But hello, can't hear me.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you, mate. Go on.
Yeah, the game wasn't a good watch, really. But Arsenal didn't really need to be good against us, and Chelsea lack real quality. So there's nothing really much to say on the game that I haven't been saying about Chelsea all season.
Fair.
Nothing else, bro?
Nothing else you want to add? Anything else you?
No.
Jack, go on, bro. Brighton, Arsenal, obviously. Josh spoke with the game already. I want to hear your thoughts and give you a score. Jack, you there?
I don't even know what to say. Like, I mean, it's Brighton. Brighton. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't clip that. Fuck's sake. Give me a sec.
It'll be a tough game. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, that's it.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's going to be a tough game. I know our record against Brighton is wishy-washy. I mean, last season we drew 1-1 there, and very fortuitous penalty, you could say, for Brighton, which I don't even know how to describe it, but like, just get 3 points, lads. Just get 3 points. Just keep the momentum going in the title race, which we're not going to win the league, but just keep it going. Just keep the false hope going. No Fugazzi BS.
Why won't you win the league?
Yeah, sorry?
Why won't you win the league?
Because we just like this team are just a bunch of perennial just tossers. Come on. It's been 22 years.
Sure. But why? Yeah, but the way things have gone this season, I think Arsenal will win it. Just based off of I look at City and Pep. Right? I don't trust them to cross the line this season.
Fair enough.
So I don't see a reason why. I don't see a reason why you won't win the league. Especially like that Spurs game against City was a big wake up call for me. Like City they don't have enough to cross the line.
Yeah.
They won't capitalize on the points Arsenal will drop. So I see no reason why like you shouldn't be optimistic or confident.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I hear you. But one thing which Arsenal fans in general need to fucking lock in on: focus on your team's results. Don't focus on other teams and how they're playing and what results they get. If say I don't know, Forest or whoever may be playing City in the remaining games of the season, like pick up a win or City drop points or anything, that's a bonus. But what we need to do is focus on getting 3 points for games for the rest of the season. Can't afford to drop points because that's just futile. And yeah, just make amends for the absolute crap performance last season on the South Coast. Not just sorry, not when I say on the South Coast, I mean obviously.
Do you see Arsenal losing another Premier League game? Do you see Arsenal losing another Premier League game this season?
Yes. And it's probably against Man City. That's probably
why do you think you'll lose to City? I don't think you'll lose that game. I think that game will be a draw. I think Arteta will stink out a draw. And for 90 minutes, you're more than capable of doing that.
Yeah. We'll see how it plays. We'll see how it plays out. That's what I have to say, innit? I'm sorry, I should be an optimist and whatnot, but like
I just wanted to say, man, Prime, we had this debate in the preview of this game week that's just gone. If you look at our response to the opposition going down to 10 men this game, you can probably understand why I haven't changed my tune on my opinions on this title race. For me, the performance levels just
you won the game. You won the game.
Yeah, we won the game, but listen, Prime, I don't want to go into this debate again, but I feel like you're saying that we're going to get over the line because you're so desperate for us not to. And to be fair, I'd be doing the same thing.
That's honestly not the reason why. It's just that game, the City game against Spurs, I expected City to win and to close the gap, and they haven't done that. So for me, it's like I don't see City capitalizing on the points that you're dropping. So it's not that I trust Arteta to cross the line. It's that I don't trust City and their players and Pep to do what's required and make up the points. Five points is a lot, by the way. People think it's a small margin. 5 points is a lot.
No, it's not really 5 though, is it?
I don't see it is 5 points, and there's no guarantee City win their game in hand.
It's a game in hand though. I'd see it.
There's no guarantee. There's no guarantee City win their game in hand.
Yeah, but the problem is Arsenal, they've mentally like crashed out many times. How many times have they gone like to grounds they expect to win and just end up dropping points? For example, i.e. Wolves last week, they were 2-0 up. Even what was the game before? Brentford, they were 1-0 up. They should have saw the game out.
The game when Arsenal drew to Wolves, what did City do that weekend?
City won.
Did they?
Yeah. Oh no, but then the weekend. No. That Wolves game was the game in the hand prior to the cup final because they're not playing Wolves on the weekend. Remember they had to move that game to the. So nobody played. It was just that one extra game for Arsenal, and and the Brentford game. I think City won that weekend. Like, was it against Liverpool? Wasn't it that they won 2-1 or something like that? If I don't recall.
Okay, and yeah, it's still 5 points.
At the moment, yeah, because it's points on the board. If it was like if City played the game in hand against Palace, and I think they won, it would have been 2 points.
But there's no guarantee that they win that game in hand.
Yeah, there's no
Fam,
guarantee.
have you not seen Manchester City over the last 10 years in title races?
I know
Right,
that, but we can't assume. But people also say this City team is not as good as the other teams in the past.
Yeah, but they've
So
improved.
we can't
improved
also
in
have it both
January.
ways. They did improve
No,
in
no, but-
January, and yet it's still 5 points.
Yeah, but again, because they have got a game in hand.
Okay, and it's still 5 points.
No. It's not like literally. It's not a proper 5 points ahead, though, is it?
No, but it's a literal 5 points. It's literally
Yeah,
5 points.
no,
on the board.
I don't see it. If they have the same number of games, that's how I'd see it as.
But there's no guarantee they win their game in hand. So regardless of what you see it as,
Well,
factually,
it's
it's
not
5
regardless.
points.
Well, I guess it's the end of the season, but I mean, I think most people see City winning their game in hand.
But it's still okay. But as of right now, it's still 5 points.
Okay. As for the Spurs game, I don't really look into it too much because they usually struggle against Spurs, don't they?
I know, but if they had won that game, the gap would have closed to what? No, that would have been to like what, 3, 4?
Yeah, but I don't see that game as evidence that City is still inconsistent because of their past performances
I
against
do,
Spurs.
because I expected them to stand up in that game and close the gap.
Okay, why?
I
Because
don't know.
in their track record in the
Be-
past, they lose. They struggle against that.
Because they needed to. They needed to
Yeah, but
close
have
the
they
gap.
not? Have they not won it?
City needed
Have they
to
not
close
won a
the gap
title in the past?
eventually. They needed to
not
close the
won
gap eventually, and they haven't.
Yeah, but have they not won a title in the past and still drawn to Tottenham or lost to Tottenham?
So
Well, no, it shows like that's a bit of a bogeyman team for them.
so
Never-ending debate. This.
So
It's
they still need to win in a must-win game. They still needed to do it, and they didn't. And I
the
expected
prime.
that.
They're winning
Yeah.
must-win games.
I don't know. I just don't have faith in Pep crossing the line with this team. If he
And,
manages
I've
to,
also
then
seen-
amazing credit to him. But I don't have faith in him doing it.
I've also seen like big additions to their team as well. We've already seen Gay and Semenyo already like make a good amount of difference.
They have,
Scored
and
an
it's
extra
still 5
goals.
points.
Defense. And we'll
And it's
see
still
end
5
of the
points.
season. Okay, it's also 15 points as well.
What's 15 points?
Let's just put a random 15 number there too. Why not?
What's 15 points?
Just why not one? Let's say it's 15 too, huh?
You're saying what is 15? What does 15 have to do with it? What's 15 points?
Just a number that I like. Let's make it 25.
I'm confused with what you're doing. See, it's literally a 5-point difference. I don't know what 15 points has to do with it. I don't know what you're doing. I'm confused.
Cool story, bro.
Does anyone else know what he's trying to do? I'm confused.
Mind games.
I think the point is 5 points isn't a lot in the grand scheme of things. That's a results overturn of 2 games potentially. So, and with 9 games to go,
it's also yes, but it's acquired on City having to like match you guys. I don't see them doing that because they're as much as you guys are dropping points, they're also dropping points too. So I don't like how much do they close that gap down to? I don't know. Arsenal, I don't see them losing at the Etihad. So I see that being a draw. That's still 5 points. There's no guarantees that you win their game in hand. And even if they do win their game in hand, they could still drop points elsewhere. So
I'm looking at Stamford Bridge actually for that.
What at Stamford Bridge?
Chelsea. I believe you guys played City at Stamford Bridge. And I'm hoping if they are going to drop points in this one, then you know.
We're not beating them though.
I know you're not beating them as long as you take points off them.
We're not getting points off them either.
Are you that pessimistic about your chances?
We're not getting any results against it, you know. So.
Nah, they don't want you to win. I think that's what it comes down to.
What do you mean we don't want them to
Chelsea aren't like that. They'll win. I mean,
what do you mean we don't want them to win?
Maybe a lot of Chelsea fans just really don't want Arsenal to win.
No, it's that we're not gonna. We need to win ourselves for our own reasons, but we're not gonna beat City.
Not beat, but you couldn't even get a draw because you're quite a bit out of top
But
five even now.
we're not okay. But we're not going to beat City though.
Yeah, well, I didn't say beat. I said a draw.
We're not gonna get a draw against City either.
Even though you badly need points just to get into top five.
Okay, just because I need points doesn't mean I believe we're going to get a point against City.
No, but you think you guys are that bad? Then you won't even get a point at home.
I don't expect us to. No.
Do you think? I was going to ask you one question as well. Do you think top five is gone for you guys realistically?
Nah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. No. I think as it stands, we're the worst of the teams chasing Champions League football.
Yeah, and I've also seen. I think Liverpool have started to get a few results as well now.
So
they'll get it because
we'll see.
I mean, they have the squad depth to do so. Villa don't have the squad depth to do so. Villa are playing Europa
We don't have the squad depth, bro. We don't even have an 11. We don't have the squad depth.
No, but I still think Villa aren't really going to go for the top 5. They're going to go for the Europa League because they have the Europa League winning manager. So
you're seeing their form downturn as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
We might get it on default, but it depends how much Villa drop. So it's on them. But regardless.
What's your preview of the Villa game, anyways? What's your thoughts on the Villa game?
I don't know. I don't really care. I don't care about like with Chelsea. Like I don't care about things. So.
What about the Champions League route to the final? Do you reckon you can make it?
No, we're not beating PSG.
You don't think so?
No.
Josh says you will.
Why?
I think you will.
Why?
Oh no, man! See that Club World Cup last summer?
Yeah, but we also had an actual. Also had a quality manager. We don't have that.
You don't like LinkedIn
manager?
Whether me liking Rosenier doesn't make him quality.
Yeah, but he'll become world class though soon. Senya, that is.
Why would he become world class?
I mean, I can just see he has the aura about him. He has high IQ as well. I think Senya will be world class within 12 months. So I think he's a brilliant manager, frankly. I really do think he is.
If you say so.
What? I think King can't send trust the process and all that. I don't know, but man, I don't know, man. I don't even know where to go from here, Akavan. Do you know?
No, it's just see what happens at the end of the season, isn't it? I mean, we've all given our predictions.
It just drives you mad trying to predict what's going to happen in these last 9-10 games. It's just like because I've seen it all before on both ends. I feel I know how it's going to go regardless, but it's that hope that you have that ultimately, gets you more heartbroken by the end of it.
Exactly. It's the
hope that kills. Yeah.
Hope that kills.
Yeah, exactly.
So look, I think Arsenal will win the Premier League, but I don't think it'll be an easy win. I think it'll be a grind because, like I said, I've been saying this, and I said this to an Arsenal fan again at footy earlier.
Josh, do you think you guys can make the Champions League final?
Arsenal.
Yeah.
I think we can. I think on paper we've been given a favourable route, but at the end of the day, listen, I talk about the past a lot. This club in Europe, you just can't be convinced. If we do manage to get to the semi-finals this season, that will only be our 4th semi-final in the European Cup in our history. Our 4th. It's such a rare
manager. 2 under this manager, 2 Wenger, right?
Yeah, 06, 09 and last season. And hopefully this year as well. But listen, we should have enough to beat Leverkusen. We should have enough to beat either Sporting or Bodo Glimt. Having said that, all 3 of those sides have beaten City over the last 2 years, so you can't take anything for granted. And then Barcelona are athletic.
I think in that bracket, your toughest fixture would be Bodo Glimt. I'll be honest. I think the rest of the teams is not going to be any real trouble. I think
Well, up
like
until the semi-finals.
I
think
think you're better than Atletico Madrid. Like Spurs, as much as it'll be fun to see you guys play them in a semi-final in Europe, you'll beat them. Barcelona, that high line, you guys will exploit it, and plus your physicality will overpower them.
It's not that. It's the fact that they've struggled against Barcelona, like the way Barcelona have been playing over the years. They've struggled against.
When's the last time Arsenal played Barcelona?
2016.
And they've lost
Okay.
all their games.
But the last time they played was a decade ago. So
I mean, they still have a good team now, Barca. So I wouldn't bank.
yeah, but I don't. The way Barca set up, Arsenal can easily exploit that. Chelsea exploited that, and we're not actually that good. So Arsenal's physicality will overpower them. You've got pace in behind on transition against their high line. Like, yeah, I think Bodo Glimt will be the biggest, like, I guess, test for you guys, because they actually play good football, and they're a team that's unknown, so they might be able to shock you. However, I still expect you guys to beat them as well. You guys will make the final. Leverkusen, yeah, whatever. No one cares about that. You guys will make the final, and I find it funny that people are talking about Arsenal making the final now. But Josh, remember I said this last season that you'll make the final this season.
What? You said that this season. Okay, fair enough. I thought you predicted that we could get to the final last year if PSG didn't take us seriously. I remember that. I don't remember.
No, I said for this season you'll make the final. I don't see you guys winning in the final though, but like you guys will make it. There's no reason why.
Listen, I mean, there's so many factors, like psychologically, mentality-wise. It's too far a rabbit hole to go down. We just need to take it game by game. But in terms of our chances on paper, out of our semi-final opponents, assuming we get there, listen, only one I'd really be confident against is Spurs, but I don't think they're getting past Avl-Che. I think whether it's Barcelona or Atletico or Newcastle, it'll be tough. I even think, funnily enough, if you drew Newcastle instead of Barca, I reckon you'd have instead of PSG, sorry, you'd have a harder time against Newcastle. I don't really know why I think that. I just get that inkling,
so
which is why I think
you guys are playing Leverkusen right now in the round of 16.
Yeah.
And then you beat them, and you'll face who in the quarters?
Sporting or Bodo Glimt, yeah.
Sporting or Bodo Glimt, and then in the semis it could be Spurs. Wow.
Spurs, Newcastle, Barcelona, or Avl-Che.
Yeah.
Imagine beating Spurs en route to win a Champions League. That'd be mad.
Yeah, keyword being imagine, because I don't think Spurs will get there, and we'll make it hard for ourselves naturally.
Listen, I don't know. Like, I think if teams underestimate Spurs, like, I don't know, like, because Spurs aren't good, obviously, but in Europe, if they're underestimated, like in a one-off game, maybe. But yeah, this Tudor guy is not really that good, is he? So
I feel Barcelona are probably the likely ones.
The fact that Igor Tudor has been sacked 11 times in his career tells you a lot you need to know, bro. He's been sacked 11 times in his career. I just don't know what Spurs are on them right now, man. Seriously, bro, they really have a serious case of getting relegated. I'm not even taking the piss.
No, did you see David Ornstein reported that they'll get a 50% cut in wages if they do get relegated? No, that's the thing, bro. The fact that it's being reported that it's a possibility now just shows how people admire.
Like, I don't think people know the big effect that could happen to Spurs if they go down. They'll be the first, like, modern day big club in the Premier League era, in the modern day Premier League era, to get relegated. The money they're gonna lose, because let's be honest, Spurs are not really a big club, but because of the money they bring in, both off the pitch and on the pitch, in terms of being in London,
it's the market.
They're gonna lose a lot of their market being relegated, and if they don't come up straight away, then you're in the championship for 2
Yeah,
years,
on for good.
3 years, and a slugfest. Like Spurs are not like a big of a club as like a Chelsea or an Arsenal or United, where if they got relegated, they could still draw in some eyes and draw in some money and come back up in a year. They don't have that. They don't have that big pull. If they get relegated, like I think they're done.
Gone. I
It's
agree.
gonna be hell to come
It's like
back.
they're more vulnerable than
It might
Yes,
take
the
them
other
like
big
the
five
rest of the
clubs.
six- Yes,
It might
they're
take them
truly
4 years to come
vulnerable.
back. It might be like another Sunderland where they go down and they don't come back for like almost 10 years plus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Sunderland got relegated and they didn't come up for like nearly 10 years, like the whole decade.
Like Leeds. Like
Villa.
Yes.
people
Yes.
like
Yeah, that's
Leeds
what
are
I'm saying.
supposed to be a big club. People our age, we don't view Leeds like a big club. Nottingham Forest, they've got 2 Champions Leagues. We don't view them as a big club. They weren't in the Prem for like donkey's years.
Even
like,
when Villa
if
got
they go-
relegated prior to that.
Yeah.
When Villa got relegated too. Exactly. And they didn't come up for like almost 8
Same with
years.
Newcastle. If they go down,
It's
if
three-
Spurs go down,
three years.
it's done. And
Three.
the whole thing of, well, they get relegated, Levy will sell, or the ownership will sell. If they sell, the guy that buys Spurs is not gonna be like this big rich guy that wants to bring them back to their glory days. Because you're not a fallen giant. You're not a Forest. You're not a Newcastle. You're not a fallen giant.
They
What
were
are you?
never a giant in the first place.
You're just a
Well,
place where
well.
Beyonce dances and sings. Like
That's the thing, mate. Yeah, that's the point. They're not gonna. The likelihood is finding a billionaire or more that wants to take them back to the glory days of the early '60s or early '80s or whatever. There's probably not going to be anyone out there like that.
They need to do a Man City where they come back up and like a few years down the line they hope that an owner comes over and takes over.
exactly. Like and even like celebrities. Are there enough celebrities that are actual like Spurs fans?
No.
Or it would like they would be, oh, I could get a few of my buddies and create a consortium and we'll bring Spurs back. No, they don't have any of that shit. Like you're done.
I mean, they have. I think they have Dave Portnoy who.
Yeah, Dave Portnoy is not a Spurs fan. He's an Arsenal fan.
Oh really? I thought he was a Spurs fan.
Who's?
Where is
Portnoy.
a Spurs fan?
Hey,
I swear
Portnoy.
he was. No, he's a Spurs fan because I remember he was outside the.
He's a Spurs fan, is he? Yeah, fair.
He's a Spurs fan.
So they've got
Yeah.
Dave Portnoy. They've got Adele. That's about it. Well done.
Tom Holland.
Oh, Tom Holland. Yeah, that's it. That's who
They
they
don't
have.
support Spurs these things.
Oh,
That's now let's count how many celebrities are Arsenal fans, Chelsea fans, United fans, Liverpool fans. Like they don't have any. They're not on the level. So goodbye Spurs.
Yeah, goodbye. But it'd be lovely to see them get
They're
relegated.
not, they
I
ain't
don't,
getting
I don't, I
relegated.
don't, I don't think I don't think they're going down. But if they do, yeah, long day.
I mean, no, but you're gonna have to hope Watford comes up then, because then there'll be North London derby between Arsenal and Watford.
And even
No,
if they
no.
stay-
Watford's Hertfordshire. Don't do that, thank you.
Oh yeah, I
if-
forgot Jack Sports.
even if they go down, right? Even if they don't go down and they stay up, they need to like next year could be a third year they're in the bottom half of the table. That becomes 3 on the bounce now. All of a sudden, like it's very easy to change the narrative of what you are. Like
Bro,
Arsenal.
yeah.
So 5-6 years ago, they were a laughing stock. Now they are one of the best teams in the
A
world.
laughing stock.
Whether people want to admit it or not. Okay, well, yes, but you get what I mean. Like what Spurs, if they get in a third, they're in a third year where they're 15, 16, 17, all of a sudden that just becomes the norm. Becomes what you are.
Just who we are, mate. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's true.
Have you guys given all your score predictions for the Arsenal game and for the City game? Or you haven't given your score prediction yet for the City game and then the Chelsea game as well?
Villa Chelsea, probably 2-1 Villa. Actually, no, 1-0. Newcastle against Man United. Newcastle put their fries in the bag. I'm thinking 2-1 Man United.
Yeah.
Bryce
No.
Ross-
Do you know what it is? Like, I'll start with the United game real quick, guys. I spoke with on the Red Pod today with Kyle and Ray. If you want to check it out, people, check it out, dude. People, it wasn't the most impressive performances of the lot. Like I said on the weekend, like, do you know what it is? Sometimes you get lucky with these referee decisions. Sometimes you get very lucky, and I'll be real. As a United fan, I will have to wholeheartedly admit that was one of the luckiest refereeing decisions I think I've seen in a very long time. I don't really often complain about referees. I do complain about referees, but not to the point where I think they're the reason why we win or lose games. But that kind of influenced the game a little bit. But you know what? 3 points is 3 points. I'm not gonna complain. I'll take the win as we go. But still, we have a bit of work to do. Newcastle away is not an easy game. It's a ground we've gone and struggled for so many years. But I think it's about time we go over there and try and break that curse. Because I'm sick and tired of fucking dropping points at Newcastle. I'm sick and tired of going to Newcastle, losing games, and just not playing well. I'm genuinely sick and tired of going up to Newcastle and just not getting a win. I'm sure Chelsea fans, Arsenal fans can feel the same pain. Because I think Arsenal fans also had that period where they didn't go away to St. James's and win. Chelsea also had this period where they didn't go away to St. James's Park and didn't win. I hate it. We need to go away to St. James's Park and get something. And when I mean something, I mean 3 points. I don't give a shit what anyone says. I'm not, I'm not holding back. 3 points we need 3 points, big time. If we can win against Newcastle, we have a whole week off until we play Aston Villa, because we don't play FA Cup on the weekend.
I don't think it'd be that hard even anyway, because they're shit this season.
It's not even that they're shit, bro. It's just the ground. It's just the ground that we struggle at. It's just the hostile atmosphere we play to, and that's the thing. We struggle away at Newcastle with that. We struggle.
But we've been winning big games this season. We've been, Liverpool won and stuff like that. So I just, that's why I've got faith that we can get another 2-1, and it might not even, it might look ugly, it might not be pretty, but I think we'll get 2-1 there.
I think my head says 1-1, my heart says 1-0 United. So I'll go 1-0 United.
Do you know what, Akevin? I can see United's winning this comfortably. But King calling you a United fan, I'll let you on.
I don't think we're comfortably, bro.
You will.
Yeah.
What are you saying, King Khan? What's your score prediction?
For this?
Yeah, Newcastle versus Man United.
I was given a bit of the delusional score predictions last time. I'm just going to say 2-1 to United. Because I think we got the attack and talent. Because now it's not just Bruno that we have to rely on. We've got Cunha to. Okay, people will say it's soft, but whatever. But you'll get him sort of do something, be a bit of a menace to deal with. Then you get a penalty, right? You're now getting Sesko consistently score goals in the last number of games.
I don't think Sesko starts.
You don't think he starts?
Not against Newcastle, because they're more compact defensively than Palace are.
Yeah, but did Ahmad impress you that much there when he came on?
Against Palace, I don't think he was bad. I don't think he had a bad cameo. I think it was a much better cameo than recent times, to be honest with you. Much better cameo than recent games. Let's be real.
Yeah, but when Sesko was a sub and he's coming on, he's scoring goals and he's actually doing stuff. I don't think Ahmad did enough to me. I wanted to see more hunger from him when he came on.
I can't blame Ahmad too much, because we missed a few chances. We missed a lot of chances in that second half that we could have wrapped the game up big time. We had chances to kill the game off, and we just wasted our chances. So I'm not going to bank too much on, Ahmad Diallo playing good.
That guy in the chat, was it Lumen who was saying Ahmad right wing back or something like that? And I said to you, I said to you, why not? Let's just do that, because I was sick and tired of seeing Delo.
Do you know
sick and tired of seeing Delo.
Do you know what it is, bro? The fact that Ahmad Diallo has been playing kind of right back-ish, because you know what it is? When you see him right, and there's times where in the games where he's at the right back spot and he's making tackles, he's winning, intercepting the ball. Like, you don't often see that from Diallo.
Hey, listen, I'm not talking defensively here. Defensively, he's a fucking liability anyway. But attack-wise, did you see how frustrated Mbeumo was getting? And he's wasting our best attacker. Because how frustrated was he getting? Because Delo is so slow to move the ball, or he misplaces a pass. Delo is like a headless chicken running around. That's why I thought, you know what? I thought that Lubin was saying some crazy shit. But just put put him on that right back. Why not? Why not?
You play Ahmad right back in the back four.
I'm so tempted because I really don't want to see the low.
I'm sick of Dallo, man. Sam.
Why
by
not
the
just
way,
why not just play Mazwari?
Because Maz has got to get rid of the shithole that is Shaw. That's why.
Sure. Look, when
And
he
he's
came
injured
on,
anyway.
well, Mazraoui actually played well when he came on. You know.
Why not
Yeah,
play
Mazraoui came
Aiden-
on way better as well.
Why not play Lissandro left back?
Lissandro's injured, calf injury.
Play Aiden Heaven left back.
Heaven's not a left back. He's more like a natural center back than he's a left back. Heaven's not good going forward. He's better.
Yeah.
At the back.
I did say it last week, but I think you're right.
Is Aiden Heaven left-footed?
Yes,
Surely he's a better option at left back than playing a right winger or a right sided number 10 at right back. Surely that's a better option.
This is where I say we should have developed Diego Leon this season because he's a guy that we brought from Paraguay. He's been training with the academy. He's been playing games with the academy. It's about time, we kind of develop him and see how he does. And next season I want to see more squad rotation at left back.
Or you could play Lenny Yoro right back, I guess.
Nah, Yoro right back doesn't work because the problem is it's about it's about overlapping, underlapping. He doesn't do that much.
He was already struggling in the last game, wasn't he?
But you don't have options. So then
That's
you
the
just
point,
play Heaven left back then. So just play Heaven left back.
I guess Heaven left back might work for the time.
I don't trust Heaven either.
Euro third center back and Mazraoui invert could work. But yeah, anyways, score prediction. I'm gonna stick with a 1-0 United win. Hopefully we get the job done. Let's go away Newcastle and break that fucking curse that I'm sick and tired of, man. Playing away Newcastle. I'm just never ever getting a win. It's what does my head in, bro. We always go to these fucking grounds and we just never.
You don't think they'll score a goal at least?
I don't know because every time I say
that's why I say 2-1 for me.
Actually, you don't. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Head says 1-1. My heart says 2-1. I'll go 2-1 then. Why not? I don't trust us to give a clean sheet. You're right, but something just tells me we get like a scrappy 1-0 win like we did at Everton last week. I don't know what it is. Something tells me about that, but you know what? 2-1 United seems reasonable. I'll stay with 2-1 United. Why not? I'll go with 2-1 United. Yeah, fair enough. Anyone else want to add score prediction? Josh?
Yeah.
Prime?
2-0 United. I think I'll be comfortable for you guys.
Yeah, I said like 2-1, but I'm going to revise and just say 2-0.
Okay.
I'm liking this 2-0 stuff going on.
Prime, what's your score?
Against Newcastle.
Away.
3-2 United.
Fair enough.
Same as Everton.
Hey, Kevin, what were you thinking of our midfield in that game?
In which game?
The last game that we did.
It wasn't bad. Don't think the midfield was the issue. I think it was more the centre back's aggression. We didn't have the aggression at the back, and Euro got boxed off for the first goal, and I was just thinking, "Yo, what the fuck is going on, man? We can't be getting boxed out like that and just conceding the first goal the way we did. It's embarrassing."
But do you think our midfield is good enough going forward?
Huh?
Do you think our midfield is good enough going forward?
I think Bruno's been playing very well recently.
No. I'm not talking about Bruno. I'm talking more about Casemiro and Mainu here.
No, but then again, it's about balance, right? Casemiro, he can ping a pass if you have to, and then obviously he's the type of guy who tries to win the ball back, and even Mainu.
Tito Obi's on the ground. I think he's injured. He's being carried off. I'm watching United under-21s versus Chelsea's under-21s. Obi's getting stretchered off or carried off.
What's the score right now? I wasn't really.
It just started. It's no.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, he was better than Sesko. We could have had him as our striker. Like he's better than Sesko, isn't he?
Is he better than Sesko?
Of course, man. Look at his talent. I mean, you'd think he'd easily score 20, 25 goals for us.
Who?
Okay.
Chido Obi.
Oh, him. Okay, cool. Yeah, Sam.
Oh,
Maybe 30 if we're lucky.
yeah, he's just come off. Also, that Leon guy is starting at left back for United.
This is
That
who we
Leon
should.
guy.
This is who we should have developed, and that should be our backup left back. But we didn't do that, and we signed him this season as well. He's a new signing we just signed. So, look. But back to the Manu point. I think Manu defensively was good. Like, he made that last-ditch tackle at the end of the game to win us the game. Going forward, it wasn't his best game. He missed a few chances at the end of the game. But
That's the problem I have, though, the going forward bit. I just don't think the
I think
midfield is doing enough
defensively
going
he looked
forward.
good, though. Defensively, he looked good. And at the end of the day, sometimes you just gotta you got to do the other half better than the other half.
Oh, another thing we've got to talk about, though, is that why was the team looking so leggy in the first half? We basically rested for a week, and Palace had played a few days before.
Maybe
I'm not getting why.
Maybe it's just going behind didn't help us. I don't know. If we didn't go behind, maybe we could have grew back into the game like how we did in recent times. Like, you don't go behind. Sometimes you just go back into the game like mentally, and that's what we've done.
You say your players look leggy.
I wouldn't say they look leggy.
No,
There's
not you.
energy in them.
Are you
lacking energy in
maybe?
them?
Do you guys look? Maybe you guys lack like fitness.
No, I don't think
That could be a part of it. No, it could be because Carrick is apparently making them train less.
No, but
but that's the thing. United don't play enough games for one, and two, with Amorim, you guys weren't being coached properly, so you guys might have a lack of fitness.
Apparently, they don't train that much either. I've heard Carrick has actually reduced the training. Apparently,
sorry to cut you off. I don't think it's fitness. I think it's momentum. It's more momentum than fitness. Fitness is not the issue. It's momentum. I agree with you.
You guys don't have an issue with momentum because you're winning games.
No, but what I'm trying to say is, like, if performances are dipping, it means like the adrenaline. Adrenaline. Then.
Yeah, you guys also shouldn't have a problem with adrenaline. You're winning games.
That's the thing. But the thing is, if you're saying, fitness, because we play one game in like 7 days. Pretty much. We're averaging a game every like 7.
So why are they struggling? They should be fresh.
Yeah, but that's the
problem.
No, but that's not adrenaline. That could just be like your actual fitness. The intensity you guys play at now with Carrick, you guys weren't playing like this under Amorim. You guys weren't like fit as a
that's
team.
why we weren't getting results.
So maybe I don't know what he was saying about you guys looking leggy or whatever. Like, it could just be a fitness thing. But you guys aren't actually at this. We're in March. At this stage of the season, there should be no issues about players lacking fitness or lacking legs. There shouldn't. If there is an issue, maybe it's due to the fact you guys haven't been actually coached and trained properly for most of the season, which you haven't been.
Maybe.
And then to go from not really being coached at all to get to January and all of a sudden you're playing this like higher intense football for 3 months, or for 2 months, I should say, January, February. If you guys are burning out a bit now, then that again makes sense because you're not fit.
Okay, well, they're going to have to play a lot more games next year. So
hopefully we do, man.
No, but they'll be fine next year because you'll actually be like coached properly. But as of now, I don't like you guys are still winning games, so momentum carries you forward. Momentum will override supposed fatigue, so you'll be fine.
But yeah, anyways,
United could actually depending how much Villa drop, United could really finish third.
I think no, we're already third right now.
We already are third, yeah.
We're already third.
No, but I mean end of the season third.
Oh yeah, I think Villa are gonna drop off. I'll be real with you. I don't see Villa maintain this because, like I said, they'll have more games, and Villa's squad ain't that big as well. So I think they'll probably only be able to handle Europa League. I think they might as well just go for the Europa League. Like I said, they have a Europa League winning manager. You might as well just try and exploit that, and obviously try and get points in the league and whatnot. But then you might as well.
Yeah, because it's joint. They're joint third with you guys. So
at the moment, it's a 6-point gap between United and Chelsea, right? Or 3 points, 6 points, right?
It's six.
Yeah.
Chelsea could still get top, obviously Champions League. It's still not out the realms of possibility. I mean, it's like what it's
But
three.
but you were saying you think
Because
Villa
Chelsea
would
have a good
drop
goal
out.
difference too. Because they have a good goal difference too. Don't forget, Chelsea have a decent goal difference, like 16, and if they can catch Villa, it's done. They'll
It's a
probably
big gap though. It's a big gap.
Nah. But then again, it's still like what 10 games to go. I mean, Chelsea could easily catch Aston Villa. I mean, they play in Villa Park
No.
tomorrow.
You think
mean,
Chelsea are playing good enough?
With the game, with the
catch-
teams we have to play, we're not. If we get top four or not top four, if we get Champions League football, we'll probably finish fifth. That's assuming
I
we
think
get it.
it's
There's no guarantee we get it. We don't
Fifth
have.
is
Not only are the players inconsistent, we don't have a manager that coaches through games across the line.
Maybe maybe the inexperience is the reason, because obviously you have.
It's not inexperience. We have stupidity. It's not inexperience because our best players are the inexperienced players. So it's not a lack of inexperience in the team.
Which players are you referring to? As in, like, are you talking about Caicedo? Because I think Caicedo.
Our experienced players is Sanchez, Chalobah, Tosin, Fofana. Those guys are the worst players in the team, but they're the experienced ones.
But what's your prediction for Villa Chelsea tomorrow? Unless you want to give it.
Where is the game at Villa Park?
Villa Park, yeah. Gonna be a tough player. Gonna be a tough game, man. Big time.
To be fair, I think we have a decent record against Villa, but I don't know.
Tosin is experienced. He is experienced. You think he played with
Tosin's not experienced, but in terms of age, people love to gaslight about Tosin's experience. But when I mentioned the fact of last year was his first season playing European football, and the guy is still not an international at 27 years of age, people will look at me funny. Our most experienced centre back at Chelsea is Trevor Chalobah, but Chelsea fans will never want to mention that because he's from Cobham. He's our most experienced centre back, and he's shit. Yet, however, he's also been our best centre back this season, which is crazy. Which shows how bad our centre backs are. But yeah, the Villa game, I don't know. It's a lovely through ball. Oh, it's well defended. No, I'm watching this youth game. A part of me thinks it'll be a draw, like 2-2, but like there's a small part of me that thinks like these guys will try and do the Chelsea will win the game, and then our players will start doing the thing where they're like clapping the fans and trying to do the whole like
the whole revision
pride thing. Yeah, do the whole pride thing, and Chelsea fans would get gassed. So, I don't know. I'm gonna say 2-2, but if we win it, I won't be surprised.
That's
the
fair.
bullshit you guys do.
That's
yeah.
fair. Has everyone else given their prediction for Chelsea Villa, or you wanna?
Yeah, I said 3-0 Chelsea. I think Villa are completely Unai Emery in this top 5 race at the minute, and they'll put all their eggs in one basket for the Europa League. I think Chelsea will win comfortably, similar to the FA Cup about 2 seasons ago, I believe it was.
And Prime, what was your prediction for Arsenal Brighton at Amex?
No idea. Arsenal are going to the Amex.
Amex,
Yeah.
yeah. Josh,
Yeah.
Josh will be there. Josh, you
I
might
don't mind.
2-0 Arsenal.
Josh, you might as well vlog that game, right? I know there might be some protocols that you might not be able to, like, you vlog or whatnot, unless you can.
Oh no, of course that's no. I get sacked on the spot. But yeah, I'll definitely be watching the game. No doubt.
Wait, why would you get? Do you work at Brighton?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. You know what you should do, Josh?
Go
After your shift, go on AFTV.
Go on there. I'm actually going to try and look for them after the game.
Do a fan
Bro?
cam.
I have an idea, Josh. I have an idea. Do you wear your Stewart's the yellow Stewart's coat?
The high vis.
You wear that.
Well,
you
no,
wear
you
that,
return it after an hour or two after the
No,
game's
I
finished.
know. You should wear your Arsenal shirt underneath. I'm not you joking. You should.
You're
Yeah.
tempting me, man.
I don't think he can do
No,
that.
no,
But
no.
no, you should after your shift, go on AFTV and like, hey, I'm trying to help you secure the bag, Josh, for the future. So go on
Yeah,
Yeah,
AFTV,
good point.
have a fire fan cam, and secure your money, bro. Secure your money.
yeah, man.
Good idea, Prime.
Profit
Turning
off of
point.
Arsenal's failure, bro. Profit off the failure.
You know what? Yeah, fair play. That's something I have to put up. Fine margins in life, and that's one of them.
Yeah,
Go with that.
Oh Jesus! United in behind again. Oh, good. Okay, good defending.
Are you the academy been doing quite well lately? I can't lie to you. Our academy's been doing quite decent. So
Walcott, oh, good save. Yeah, first.
but anyways, I think let's get to the rest
United
of
are playing a 4-4-2
4-4-2 in the.
in this
That's
game.
weird.
Yeah,
That's odd. That's quite odd.
it's good
I
though.
mean-
It's like old school. It's good though.
Yeah, I
They're
don't like this
they're
notion.
being nice and direct in this game.
I don't like this notion that you can't play 4-4-2 in today's day. Like, yes, you can. It's just formation. You know what I mean? Like, it's bullshit. It's
You got Morehouse playing JC Fitzgerald, Finley McAllister, Tyler Fletcher.
Is Shea Lacey playing today? Because he's played in the first team for a few games already. He's played a couple of first team minutes.
He's not on the squad.
He's on the squad.
No.
Playing Clash Royale, the fucking Wi-Fi wasn't working.
On Jesse Derry.
Anyways,
On
let's
Derry.
get to the rest of
Free kick right to the box, Chelsea.
Bournemouth Brentford. 2-1.
Oh,
No, 1-1. 1-1.
Finlay McAllister booked.
Where's this being played at? Is it being played at in Manchester? Or is it being played in London?
I don't know. Do your under 21s have a stadium?
No, we play at Carrington. They play at Carrington. They don't play at the stadium. They have played at Old Trafford a couple times. They've not played at any proper stadium, but they have played at Old Trafford a few times.
I don't know
But
where
Carrington,
this-
like, who's on the left side? Who's on the right side? Like you said, like the scoreboard says, like, does it say United on the scoreboard or is it
It's United playing at home. United playing at home.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Anyways, let's get to.
I don't know what your home state. I don't know if your under 21s have an actual like home stadium. Or...
No. They play at Carrington, like at the training ground.
Oh, Carrington. Okay, first.
But anyways, Bournemouth Brentford. What are we saying? Let's just get to the rest of the predictions and wrap it up because I do have to get to my NBA show in a bit. What are we saying? Bournemouth Brentford.
Free kick, edge of the box, Jesse Derry. Good save.
I'm saying 1-1.
I'll go 2-2 draw.
Jack, King Khan, what are you guys saying? Prime
I thought 2-2 draw as well.
2-2 draw. Jack, what are you saying? And Prime, what are you saying as well?
Um, 2-1 Brentford.
Jack?
Yeah,
What did he say?
screw it.
What did he say? I couldn't hear him. So.
Isn't Josh next to him though?
2-1 Brentford.
2-1 Bournemouth, you say? Or
Say Brentford or
2-1
That's right,
Brentford.
Okay, 2-1 Brentford. Okay.
I said Brentford.
These downstairs
Very
I'm
much said
upstairs.
Everton are going to win against Burnley at home 2-0.
It's a type of fixture that Everton will drop points in. Being the Everton way, I'll go 1-0 Burnley. Make the relegation battle even more interesting.
Yeah, they almost the other day. By the way, can we just talk about that game real quick? That was an unbelievable game, man. And the VAR stuff at the end, man, was just.
Burnley got robbed.
You think so?
Well, obviously not, but it would have been better if those 2 goals counted, you know.
One of the games of the season for sure, 100%. But what's everyone else saying? Everton, Burnley,
10-1?
10-1.
Yeah, of course. To Burnley. You think I'm not being serious? No, okay. It's not, in all seriousness, let's say 2-1 Everton.
Today, so they might up them by 6 more. You say
Say
2-1 Everton?
2-1 Everton.
Jack and Prime, what are you guys saying? Everton, Burnley.
2-1 Everton, yeah.
2-1 Everton. Leeds, Sunderland.
3-0 Everton.
Leeds, Sunderland.
Fuck Leeds.
Yes, fuck Leeds.
But I'm not going to be biased here.
Screw their fans as well for booing the players during Ramadan, man. Disgusting.
What did they do?
They were booing
When the players broken their fast.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Classless Leeds fans as per usual, man. You know what I mean? Fuck them. Hope they get relegated.
Bruv, come on, you can't just assume it's just Leeds fans who are doing it.
Nah, but
Come on,
nah,
let's
nah,
be
but
real.
screw them. Nah, but screw Leeds anyways. You know, you already know me. I don't like Leeds. So yeah.
They
Leeds,
forgot
Sunderland.
how to shoot against City, didn't they?
Doesn't it do one?
Regardless, they still should have had a penalty. As much as I hate them. I think they could have had.
Yeah, I agree with you. They both had their arms up. It looked kind of dodgy, didn't it?
But we all know it's City and handballs, don't we?
Yeah, must be a lot of the Sheikh Mansour, whatever fucking currency he uses, under the table.
It's what it is. But what were we saying score prediction wise? I'm saying 2-1 Leeds, unfortunately.
So
Jack, Prime, King Kong, what's your score predictions for this game?
I kind of want to hate here, but I want to kind of be realistic as well. So, yeah, 2-1 Leeds.
Jack and Prime.
Yeah, 2-1 Leeds.
Who are Leeds playing?
Sunderland.
No. Scratch that.
what's that?
2-0 Sunderland.
Yeah, it's at Bellend Road. Yeah.
2-2.
2-2.
Yep.
Wolves versus them scum at Merseyside. 2-1 Liverpool.
3-0 Liverpool. Liverpool.
King Kong.
I've got to be consistent here. So, 2-1 Wolves.
I would love that, honestly, for real.
Just continuing the theme, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. Jack and Prime.
3-2 Wolves.
Huh? What did he say? 3-2 Wolves. Okay.
I would love that.
I'm liking what I'm hearing now. Manifest it, you know?
Jack, score predictions.
2-0 Liverpool.
Fulham West Ham 1-1.
No, I'd say 2-1 to Fulham.
Yeah, 2-1 for them. Yeah.
Where am I? Fulham at home to West. I
There's
predicted
FA
2
Cup games this week.
Yeah, FA Cup games this weekend.
Well,
yeah.
there's Port Vale versus Bristol tomorrow because that got postponed,
Oh, yeah.
and then
What?
obviously the FA Cup. weekend.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, it was postponed.
What
My bad.
What happened again? Was it because of the snow stuff?
Waterlogged pitch.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Speaking of postponed games, Fulham West Ham. Yeah, 2-1 Fulham. That goal from Iwobi was sick, by the way.
Oh
Mate,
yeah,
he's tried that finish in so many years, and it's never come.
Oh,
He's
the
been
same-
balling the last 2 years at Fulham. He's been balling.
yeah, man, crazy. And even that Brighton goal that also happened was a very similar goal, but that was like fucking amazing as well.
Yeah.
It was like a smash off.
Iwobi. My ball.
Missing Arsenal
Bring him
fans.
home.
Missing Arsenal fans. It will be. You guys.
I remember crying when he left. Actually,
Wait,
I
really?
was about 14. Sorry.
You cried when he left. Why?
No, not the fact that he left, but Arsenal posted a picture of him in the academy when he was like 5 years old, and I was like, man. And obviously, he was the only one of us to score on Baku as well. So,
What happened in
Baku?
Baku?
The feels like that.
What happened in Baku?
Well, we don't mention that. Funnily enough.
You mentioned Baku. I'm just asking what happened in Baku.
I don't know, man. It's just slipped my memory since you asked me.
A slip like Gerrard first.
And JT in Moscow, to be fair.
Yes.
JT has a Champions League, mate.
Touche.
Touche. What did you say, Josh, for your score prediction? Fulham, West Ham.
West Ham. It'll be one of those performances that keeps them up. I believe. I think it'll be Forest that goes up.
Have we given all our predictions for City Forest yet? Everyone else given their predictions for City Forest or not yet? I said 3-1 City. Josh said 4-0 City, I think.
5-0.
Derry,
5-0.
Chimaweka. What? City Forest.
City Forest, yeah.
Is Holland back?
I think he was supposed to miss this last game, wasn't he?
Oh,
I think-
okay. Well, hey, regardless, 3-0 City.
Everyone else? Say, Jack, what was your score prediction? And King Khan, what was your score prediction again for this one?
Didn't I say 2-1 City?
I think so, yeah. You said 2-1 City, yes. Jack? Jack, you there? Jack?
Is he in the same house? Maybe you can just shout to him, huh?
Yeah, good point. But he's not music. I think he might be frozen actually.
No, he's
That's
not.
slight movement. I think it's slight movement.
He's not.
isn't it?
He's not. I can actually see you.
Right, I'll get his attention.
Get the cricket bat. Baseball bat. Let's make it American. Baseball bat.
1-0. Let's go, Chelsea.
Chelsea won.
Chimaweka scored.
Asking you
Yeah.
for your predictions.
Bro, I had to finish this match first. I'm sorry, I am locked in on this.
City Forest, though. What are you saying for that game? Just give your score prediction.
So he's in the middle of a very intense Clash Royale game at the minute. So if you give him a bit of time.
Spurs Palace. (2-1) Palace.
Really? You think Palace will win?
Yes, fuck Spurs.
You know what? In keeping with that thinking, 3-1 to Palace. even though I don't really believe it. But let's just say 3-1
Bro.
Palace.
Wait, why? Hey Kevin, why do you hate Spurs?
I don't hate Spurs. I'm just sick of the fact that people call them a big club.
Europa, maybe.
No, it's not even that. It's not even that. It's because they finished
I
at the
think
top.
they are a big club, but
I wouldn't classify them as a big club, bro.
Commercially, yeah, but in terms of
Commercially,
like
let's be real.
achievements,
They're
probably
not
not.
really a big club, are they? No, it'd just be funny to see Spurs get relegated. I'll be honest with you. It'd just be really funny to see Spurs go down. But yeah, everyone else giving the score prediction: Spurs Palace. I'm saying 2-1 Palace. King Khan says 3-1 Palace. Gosh.
2-1 Palace. Yeah, run about like last season. Come on.
And what was your prediction for City Forest, Jack?
2-0 Man City.
Everyone else giving their prediction for this game as well, please. So we can.
I'll go with a 1-1 draw. It's not as if either team are very confident at the minute. So
Prime.
What game?
Spurs Palace.
I watched the Palace game against United, and they did play very well.
It was
Spurs are dog.
yeah, they were good, yeah.
3-0 Palace.
Okay. Josh, Jack, FPL. What are you guys doing for FPL this week? You guys...
I'm going to try and bring Bruno in. I had a decent week this week.
75 points, me.
78. I had a really clutch week. Bruno, you saved my life. Bruno and Bowen and Thiago and Gehi and Semenyo and O'Reilly and Timber. Stuff of dreams. Stuff of dreams.
Bruno Fernandes captain worked out very well for me.
See, you told me like a few weeks ago. I think it was before the Manchester derby to put Bruno on my team, and I didn't listen until like 2 weeks ago.
Do you know what's funny? I was gonna bring Dorgu in my team, and he bagged 2 goals in 2 games. I was just like, what the fuck am I doing? I should have just done that.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, I don't trust the clean sheet because Dorgu's classified as a defender in the game, right? Even though he's playing as a left winger, he's classified as a left back. Sorry, as a defender. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna make some transfers. I'm gonna take out needs to be smart right transfer here.
I might
take out so far not too bad. I have 4 free transfers at the moment, but we'll think about it later. What are you saying?
I might take out Lewis Hall because he scored against Man City, but like it's against United, and I don't know about that. And I've still got Areola on my bench, but he's not playing. He's not playing for West Ham, so like it doesn't even matter to be honest, because Raz my starting keeper. And then it's kind of like do I keep Morgan Rogers in my team, or do I take him out and put in, say, like Onana or another sort of Aston Villa midfielder? Because like I'm fine with my front 3, which is it's between Bowen, Thiago, and Evan Nielsen. And like Evan Nielsen, he's a bit hit and miss, but he got an assist that weekend if I recall, or scored. But yeah, I'll just put my team up on screen if anybody wants to see if it's visible. Okay, wait, give me a sec. Just put it close to the camera. Okay, my phone's just gone on standby. Okay, cool. If it focuses, then yeah, it'll show who's in my team.
I think you might as well read out your team for now.
Okay, fine. I've got this is just my squad as a whole. Raya Areola as the goalkeepers, and Timber, Gehi, Konate, O'Reilly, Lewis Hall, Semenyo, Rice Rogers, Bruno Fernandes, Szoboszlai, and then Bowen, Igor Thiago, should I say, and Evan
Wait,
Nielsen.
is Bowen a striker in the game, or is he?
Yeah. Well, he's considered a forward, yeah.
Considered forward, okay. And then what's it called? How much is Nico O'Reilly?
Nico O'Reilly, he's like 4.9. No, he's 5.1.
Wow.
He's 5.1.
That is cheap.
But I think he was 4.9 like last week or something like that. So like he's definitely somebody who you should like put in your team. Although he's kind of got like an ankle problem right now, so whether he starts or not, I don't know.
Different
We'll
stories,
see.
isn't it?
Well, wait, is this the Fantasy Premier League stuff?
Yeah, FPL, yeah.
Do you
Right.
play?
No, I don't play any. What is that? Like some video game or what?
No, it's
No, it's just
I
on a
don't know.
Premier League thing, Premier League app and whatnot, and you're in the league and whatnot, points and that.
You with others. Yeah. But I guess that's it for today's show. I mean, we've covered everything we need to cover.
Wait, we are winning the title next season, right?
One man can dream and hope and pray.
Yeah, but it's like a 75% chance we win the title next season, right? Maybe 80, at least 75.
It depends on how the squad matures. Because I think like one of my aims next season is to compete and to challenge for the Prem. And I know people will be like, "What? Yeah, but that's crazy. You can't challenge for the Prem." Nah, sorry. I've been asking for this for some time now. And next season, compete.
So what chance do you think we'll win the Prem next season? Because I'm thinking it's 80% easily. As a conservative estimate.
I think Arsenal go back to back. If they win it this year, they'll go back to back. And I think someone else will win it the year after.
Nah, but I'm messing with this whole 80% thing, to be honest with you.
No, but even if you weren't, I still said like next season we have to, compete.
Well, compete for the title.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what stops me. Shall I tell you what stops me? The fact that we're going to have a fat squad that will do the Champions League as well. Hopefully, stay in FA Cup, EFL, because all we got is Premier League now. We've got barely any games.
You know what? Even
That's
though
the
I
problem.
wasn't a massive Ole Gunnar Solskjaer fan, we still went so far and deep into the cups. We still got knocked out like in the semi-finals. So we went to like of all the competition, and that's an example of taking the cup seriously, competing on all fronts, kinda. And that's what I want to do. I want us to compete.
What cups are you talking about?
FA
Which
Cup,
ones?
League Cup. We got knocked out in semi-finals in both of the same season.
No. But what about Champions League?
Champions League, no, I don't see it.
No, but how far do we get?
Quarters max. I think our ceiling's quarters max, bro. We're probably gonna even make it to the next round. I don't even know. You
think we're gonna get knocked out in group stages, don't you?
No. Like you said, it depends on the squad depth size. It depends.
Yeah,
on the
but
squad.
I maintain that we need about 8 signings.
8 signings
in the summer.
It's fair, but will the board do that? Is a different question.
I tell you what, people say it's not even 8 signings in the summer. It's 8 signings for the year because we don't do nothing in January.
We don't do anything when we qualify for the Champions League, bro. Let alone fucking trying to do something in it. You know what I mean? We don't even do anything to qualify for the Champions League. We do.
Yeah, well, these retards will get they'll get 2 experienced guys, they'll get 2 young kids, and then they'll make it seem like, oh, we've had a massive transfer window. It's not massive.
Yeah.
Like, it's not enough. You need double the volume that they're talking about.
4-4-2 in the modern game will make 2 midfielders struggle with the amount of overload from the opposition.
That's why you got wingers.
Yeah, that's why you got wingers. But anyways, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up here. I do have to go for the NBA show, so I'll see you guys in just a moment. Make sure you guys, first and foremost, hit that like button on your way out. Subscribe. Josh had to dip because his phone was running out of battery. Make sure you guys subscribe to Josh's channel. I'll put the link in the description of the video. Prime, you guys want to plug? You have anything to plug? Big up to you, bro, for joining. Thank you so much, bro. Big up to you. You have anything to plug on your channel? I can plug for you.
No, really. I'll be on Mud Brothers tomorrow on Sheik's channel.
Okay.
Sheik TV.
Yep, big up
Well,
to you.
I don't. That's really about it. I'm gonna continue watching the rest of this United Chelsea again.
Fair
So-
enough. Big up, man. Thank you for joining. And yeah, like I said, people, 50 subscribers to 600. Come on, guys. We're trying to get there by the end of March. If we can get there, people. You already know the drill. Hit the like button, subscribe, and yeah, all the good stuff. King Khan, thank you for joining again, bro. As always, big up to you, man. And a new addition to the Premier League show. And hopefully, long may it continue, man. Big up to you. And tomorrow, I'm doing the United preview on the Red Army Run Pod at around 7 a.m. UK time. So people, make sure you guys do check it out. So I am going live again tomorrow for the Red Army Run Pod because I'm doing the Newcastle preview separate. And live for the NBA show in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So people, big up, love, as always. Like, share, subscribe. See you in a bit, people. Peace.
Come on, Arsenal. Come on, Watford.